We're live? We're live on the Talkin Yanks YouTube?
And they're live?
We are live.
Wow.
Hello.
Not yet, because I'm still getting my tweet.
Let's
my
go.
Insta story out.
Let's go Yanks.
Need to win. I think it's going to be the best game we've done a live stream of.
Marcus Stroman makes his return. Luis Severino makes his return. What is going on, everybody? And welcome to like a double live stream, kind of, but it's one live stream. We're on Gotham Sports app.
Yeah, I've been practicing saying it.
Gotham.
But I'm so twisted.
You don't want
now.
your jersey to come out too much?
Wow, two hairless guys.
Not us. If you're watching the broadcast, Ryan Rucco.
Gotham. How'd that sound?
Gotham.
Wait, did I sound good or normal?
You sounded pretty. I was waiting to say it how I want to say it, but
Gotham.
you're around it. Yeah, you're
Been
good.
practicing.
Welcome to the Gotham Sports app. We've got our first stream of the year, right?
Yes. Opening day, but not with yes.
Right.
So you can watch on YouTube, just us.
Uncut.
Second screen. You got to sync it
Raw.
up yourself. You got to do it on your phone. If you want to watch us and the game, same exact screen, synced up for you, that's where you get the Gotham app.
See, that one was a little.
Yeah. Well, I naturally want to say Gotham.
What's your excitement?
That's how I say it. in
Who
my
are
head.
you more excited to watch pitch today, Stroman or Severino?
Well, an article just came out about Sevy. Did you see any of that?
I heard some they want to trade him stuff.
He's been.
Well, because he's been rude,
He hates Sacramento.
rightfully so.
His home and road splits are awesome
Right.
for that storyline.
Right.
He's got like a 2-something ERA on the road,
Right.
which doesn't bode well for us. His last start on the road was in Detroit, and it's the first time he got hit on the road.
He got hit by a truck.
And then, did you hear the reasoning? Because
The mound stinks.
Well, no, he can't go to the clubhouse in between innings.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Look at computers and get AC and cool down.
Sevy doesn't look at computers.
No, that's what he
between
said. He said he.
That's what he
watches-
said,
Yeah,
but
He
he's
said
also
he,
Joe's
He said he
McFly.
stretches and gets AC and all that. And
I just
can't
think
do
he
that.
hates Sacramento. He said it's not a pro stadium.
It's not.
He said why he's good everywhere else is because they're pro stadiums, which that's kind of wild.
I would love to see his numbers in home games, like second time through,
Right,
third time through, like as he gets hotter and less time out of the dugout.
right. You know, it'd be really nice.
The Yankees win.
Yankees win. Because if they win today, they've won the series.
Yeah.
That means Stroman may have pitched well. It may not mean that. They would be 500 on the month. If they lose today, they lose the series, and I think they'd be 12-14. So it's like baseball games don't matter, but they super matter.
The record in June comes down to this game. The 500 or
Well,
below
they get
500
another one
tomorrow,
30 days, half September, April, June, and November. So they got
but it's
two
not
more.
in America, so
Right. So their American record this month.
I can't believe this is this first game. No, this is the second game of the second half of the season. 83rd game.
It's the 83rd game.
Because is the earliest start March 27th,
Right.
but they didn't change the All-Star at all because
No.
they want it the 2 weekends after July 4th always.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting. Sometimes the All-Star game is close to halfway.
It used
nowhere near
It
halfway.
used to be close. It used to be like 91 games,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, okay, big first half, big second half. Yeah, Mayor. Yeah.
I'm
like,
interested in this answer. How deep is Stroman going to go? That's
Not-
what I thought he was going to say.
Not all the way built up. Should have quite a few pitches.
Oh, my goodness.
That's nothing.
That's no confidence. Hopefully we get to use them all. It means hopefully I don't have to pull them before the pitch count comes into play.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing there's a little sportsmanship here that he doesn't want the A's to know if they're going to use him for 75 pitches.
So part of me thinks if Stroman gets through 3 innings clean, they might just yank him.
Oh, make a win a win.
I don't think they have
Because the bullpen's pretty rested, right?
He got just beat
Just
up by
sent Winans down.
The bullpen's very rested, but they have 4 in Toronto, they have 7 in a row.
Right.
But it's very rested.
And Canada Day. Shout out to Barry watching on a website and they on my TV. LMFAO, this is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Just loading up.
But also, Stroman just got by a double-A team.
Right. Well, he was working on stuff.
They're not confident in him. They didn't announce that he was going to get this until they had to use like Winans and mop-up.
Yeah. I did some pregame analytics, department scouting, and Stroman's been hit at a over 300 clip at every level. AA, AAA, and Major League Baseball.
Well, okay.
So I don't know. Just roll the 2-ball is what I'd say.
He's got Rice catching him.
Just roll the 2-ball.
Rice catching is also very interesting.
Rice catching is interesting. I don't want to spoil too much for our episode of Talkin Yanks coming up after this.
And the best championship game in a while, Warehouse.
Whew, boing boing. But Ben Rice catching makes me laugh a little bit.
Just because of his boyish charm?
Yes. Like, it almost feels like the regular catcher's not there, so it's like, hey, little brother, you have to catch today.
But he's looked the part.
Yes, I meant pure Ben Rice.
I'm agreeing with you, but then I'm trying to figure it out because, like, skill-wise, it hasn't been like Posada at second, Scar at third. Hasn't been a guy out of position.
Go easy on a Scar at
DJ
third.
At first. They haven't been like, this is not his normal
Charlie Finley.
position.
You like that?
I like that. I like the guy posting up underneath the Williams there.
That's a chiller. Oh, Reggie. Ben Rice is literally just a catcher. Yeah. That's how we would have known him if we watched the Yankees minor leagues. As Ben Rice, the catcher.
But Stroman makes his catchers do such specific stuff. And I don't know if they've ever worked together.
Yeah, I wonder if that's Stroman or if that's Matt Blake or if that's... Who's our catching guy? Tanner Swanson?
Tanner Swanson.
Or maybe that's an Austin Wells vehicle? I don't talk like that.
L. Butt, Jay Wilson, Brent Rooker, homered yesterday. Nick Kurtz, homered yesterday. Max Money, don't really know him. Soderstrom, almost started knowing. That's how he does McIver? Unbelievable.
I've never seen that man in my life.
That's how
Willie McIver
does the last name McIver?
That,
I've never seen the MAC, the Mac.
I mean, we're currently live with the Yes Network, but there's no way McIver spells it like that.
Sean, these are actually my Mugsies. Still rocking them.
I think it's just a capital I after Mac.
That's better.
Right.
Wait, that's what they had, right?
No, they capitalized only they lowercase the AC, and then everything else was capitalized.
Okay.
We're okay. Oh, first pitch from Stroman. 1 pitch, 1 out. What else could happen?
Peraza at second.
Defense.
Yeah, you need the best defense with Stroman pitching. Oh, yeah. If Stroman can go 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, I'll take it, says Matt Ziegler in the chat. I don't know. The Yanks need to be better than that. If we are ahead on YouTube, hit the spacebar button. Pause us.
Stroman gets an outside strike.
Jacob Wilson, I hope he lasts forever.
I don't know about forever, but I think he's good.
Look at this wind-up he does.
Ben Rice setting up kind of normally.
Dude, that's unbelievable that he does that.
Yeah. Throw it here.
You can mess with that so easily. What does he do against, Stroman has to mess with his footwork.
Strike 2. Strike him out.
If Stroman dangles his knee, I want to see Wilson against a guy who does that stuff.
Right. I think it's a little bit, you mentioned Warehouse, I think it's a little Jimmy Norp. I think Jacob Wilson just keeps moving until the pitch comes in.
We just saw something that we don't usually see from Stroman, or hadn't in his first 3 starts.
This is a new man. See ya.
And look, Peraza, who's in there for defense,
I don't know if DJ gets that ball.
makes 2 putouts. When is the deadline wishes video dropping? Says Bro Home.
What name was that?
Well,
Rohans.
since you guys are the only Yanks broadcast currently showing, okay, we'll be a little more descriptive for you.
Marcus Stroman has the ball.
Brent Rooker
Has a bat.
steps in. Outside target.
Doesn't get that one. Fair.
It's outside with a sinker. So what? Brent Rooker at times has like Olsen vibes to me, or Canna, I mean.
Kind of combined.
Yeah, maybe a combination.
I think that's what you're seeing.
All right, so this is how we usually see Stroman pitch to righties, just outside. Yeah. What he did to Wilson is he came in on him,
right?
I think twice.
And we're just...
Are they being careful with him?
Maybe that's okay. But Kurt's Nick is up next, and he's been really good.
Yes, but he's only been hitting late inning game winners, and it's the first inning.
Oh.
So you got to know your scouting reports. Now they're going a little more in.
Look at this.
That's so silly. 3-0 swinging a weak ground ball? What are you doing, Brent Rooker? He hates Nick Kurtz.
Let's go, Stro.
We'll be back.
The Yankees are currently winning.
But we're not leaving for you guys on YouTube. It's commercial over on the app where you can see the game and us at the same time.
They're missing the Wayne Powell, New Jersey team.
Oh, wow. So we are getting like the stadium feed.
Yeah.
This is the Jumbotron? Are we going to get shots of the crowd?
I think we'll get that kind of behind high home cam.
Yeah.
Oh,
they took that away from us. Okay.
I think that's coming up on the actual broadcast.
Oh, they were just testing.
I think that was a test, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Chat. Shut up.
I mean, how many pitches did he throw? Let's count them in our head. 1, and then it was a 2-2 pitch, so that's 6, and then that was 10 pitch inning. I might have counted Wilson's wrong. But I know that there's 5 in the first and third out.
I like 10. You're not going to look it up, are you?
I mean, I feel like I should get prepped. I just have so many questions throughout the days.
There's going to be some trade deadline ups coming up. Oh, and here's the Wayne Powell. What's the name Wayne Powell about? That's a town?
They might have 2 leagues.
So as these whippersnappers are telling you, Trent Grisham leading off, Cody, so they went lefty-lefty, Judge, Rice, Jazz. So is this the first time we've seen 4 out of 5 of the top bats are lefty? Are you counting pitches?
It says Wayne Powell is Wayne Police Athletic League. But it's a bunch of kids. So
that's the league. 4 of the 5 first hitters are lefties. That feels like something you'd normally care about.
All the lineup decisions are starting to get just like kind of curious. Like, Stevie just pours one in for strike one. Because Rice is just in there over Wells today.
Yeah.
It's not day night. It's not righty lefty. It's just he's in there over Wells.
Did Ascara come back for this game?
No.
Okay. So they could spin it that way if they wanted to. But also Wells boofed that bump play yesterday. You didn't like that?
I didn't like a lot of yesterday.
I didn't like a lot of yesterday. Send an emoji in the chat if you didn't like a lot of yesterday. Okay.
10 pitches, 5 strikes from Stroman. I know how to count.
I'm happy for how much Sevy likes his cleats.
Those are ugly.
That's kind of what I said.
Yeah, that's what you said in nicer words. He's got a big wedgie. He also got like a Verlander legs going on. Fights it off. Trent Grisham has been hitting righties well.
OPS in the 9s versus righties.
Yeah.
The glasses don't do it for me.
No, it looks like one of those things you wear, like the glasses, nose, mustache, like party.
Oh. Well, it's kind of like, hey, they make sports sunglasses that work and look cool. Like, that's the only time you're supposed to wear them.
Some of them are way too flashy for Trent. Damn.
But, like, those aren't sporting sunglasses. And you know I don't like when I say sporting.
Bailey's been hitting lately. Look at that torpedo bat. We got torpedo bats in the warehouse. I messed around with it against Trevor May.
Uh-oh. That's a double teaser, people.
Sevy throws so many more pitches than he did when he was with the Yankees.
Evolved.
All right, we got 2 strikes coming.
Gonna gas him? Tried it. That was a nice pitch.
Yeah, it's probably a setup pitch. You would think he goes change up away here. Get him chasing since he's prone to swing with 2 strikes. He likes battling.
Just throw another fastball to nowhere.
Yeah. Now it feels like he's just missing a spot.
Slider. Cody fouls it off. In 3.
The old Sevy would just gas mask him.
1.
You were all over that. You know the new Sevy.
I drink and I know things.
Oh.
Tyrion Lannister, Game of Thrones. It's my uncle. Imagine if that was true. I would tell people more. It's an out. Or is it?
You're just Nostradamus right now. You're all over this game.
I drink and I know things.
That was wild.
I just would have caught that ball if I'm Max Muncy.
Well, he peels off like he got called off. Oh, you can't do that. Well, outfielder.
I don't think anyone called him off.
He's calling it, but then he just bows out. But again, the order of operations is the outfielder makes the call.
But it didn't seem like he called it.
Let's make it matter right away, Judge. He's your old friend.
Homa.
Remember when he blew the wild card game?
Hey. They won that game.
Yeah, but Sevy put him in a real bad spot.
I get 1 out.
1 out.
That helps.
Yeah, it's big.
Everything else was bad.
Wow. I mean, Leafeon says the toilet Nostradamus is back. That's you they're talking about. Jeez. He's just missing high on his fastball.
It's those cleats.
It's the cleats.
I'm 85% there's going to be an article after the game like Luis Severino's cleats did not fit, but he still wanted to wear them. They're size 9.
Gabe said, what was that A's defensive play? I'd hold your breath, Gabe. Yankees going to be taking the field, too.
Could.
They put on a display yesterday. Oh, man. He's
Lost
geared
the
up.
Fastball.
I think he's geared up for Judge and just yanking him. Gets tricky here, though, because I think you got to go back to the breaking pitch, only thing you've been in the zone with against Judge. And Judge has been struggling with those.
Judge has been chasing too many for me.
Well, that's not really a chase because he's in the zone.
That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch.
No, I think Judge, he's in a bit of a funk. He's hitting fastballs so well, he's getting so many more non-fastballs, and I think he wants to do damage to.
Right. I always respect when the ump is a similar size to Judge.
Jordan Baker. Oh.
Like this ump. I don't know. Some people Judge makes look like a child.
Crap. I don't know what that is.
Good.
Full count.
Full count.
Change
wooga
up.
wooga.
Oh! Judge chases high. He was never coming at you. He's just been chasing.
What the H? He's been chasing. And that's like not what Judge is supposed to do. That's one of his strengths.
Take the walks. Oh. Turn up the audio a bit. I'm not sure If we have control of it, okay, we got a thumbs
Yeah, we'll turn it up a lot.
up. Wow.
Here's Luis Severino currently pooping on his team.
He signed there.
They gave him the money. They didn't tell him he couldn't talk about it.
Ben Rice. Tell him why you're mad. Hit a homer.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Did you see the one he got into yesterday? Before that game was something you weren't.
Ooh. All right.
So the only hit was a sun ball. If you're watching on the Gotham app, we'll be right back. If you're on YouTube, hang with us.
If you got them, Gotham flaunting them.
Yesterday, Rice got into one. Right center. Caught at the track. And the catcher puts his head down and gives it a whole, screams the F word, gives it a whole reaction like it's a home run. And Rice, once it's caught, he turns, and then he MFs himself.
Similar
so it was
reaction.
kind of funny. It was both guys very mad at the situation.
Yeah, that's because Judge forgot to hit a home run yesterday too. Like he kind of did, but then he didn't. To left center.
Yeah, that was deep.
You know, I heard there's this guy Dan Rourke on Twitter who thinks it's the balls.
Yeah. Well, they are.
High seams. High C.
I think this is a dirty cup. That tastes like dust. It tastes like I just drank. It just tastes like I just drank a cup full of dust.
Did you just have a dust sip?
The other day I was driving in my car. And there was a
Flex.
water bottle. Yeah, how about it? There was a water bottle next to me. I took a sip of the water bottle. I was like, ugh, what was that? Looked at it. James had put his gum in the water. I was like, that is so gross.
Do you think that's the flavor?
Yeah, it tasted
Tastes like old child gum.
like bubble gum.
Does he eat little kid
Wait.
gum or like human gum?
He doesn't eat gum. Who put that gum
I was
in
going to
there?
say.
Oh my goodness, was that Courtney?
Whoa. We've got a little bit of a fiasco.
I'll get to that.
Wow. Holy smokes. For those on the YouTube, welcome. For those on the Gotham Sports app,
Gotham.
we've run into a little bit of a situation where someone put gum in Jimmy's water.
And I drank it. It tasted like gum.
Not this cup of water. This water just has dust in it. But we're trying to figure it out. We initially blamed one of his children, currently eliminated.
I think. He's not allowed to chew gum.
Ball outside from Stroman to start the inning. 91, which I feel like I've become the velo police this year when that's normally not my lane. 91 for Stroman, I like. 88 from Stroman, I do not like.
I don't think that's where he wanted that pitch to be. And obviously, if it gets smashed, it turns everything into a hanger. But
Right.
I'd like to see him start using both sides of the plate.
I'm open to that.
Good shot of the ump. All right, they're moving in now. And that's a strike, but it's such a missed spot.
I understand why they didn't call it. What's Kurt's going to look like in a few years? Facial hair, not this hair? It's an out.
Yeah, that was the same little slurve that got crushed, but
Cody
Wow.
looks around like there's ghosts out there afterwards.
Kurt's kind of has your face to body sizing.
knock you out.
Like his
Yeah.
face is way
I
smaller
see what
than
you're
his body.
saying. Okay. Blow up my world like that.
Max Muncy. I went and looked at both of their middle names to see who I liked better,
Right.
and I forget what I decided. Oh, it would have been awesome if she... Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is he hurt? Or is he mad that he didn't catch it? Wow.
I'm going to say both. It looked like it caught him on the bum or the hammy.
I thought it hit him like in the hand and the leg. Oh,
Okay,
all
hammy.
on the hammy, the meat.
That doesn't feel good, but that's not bad, right?
I don't know. Sometimes that can hurt. It was all hanging there. Like if you have that bone.
That's his pitching leg?
He looks hurt. The way he did the made me think.
Definitely doesn't feel good. Look at Trent was just shifting mid-pitch. Did you see that?
No.
Ooh. I love when the speed pops up for warm-up pitches. That's one of my baseball guilty pleasures.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I never even noticed that before.
Yeah. Because, the radar just operates.
Yeah, just going.
I've seen a couple people say we're the Yes Main broadcast right now, which...
On the app, right?
I'd assume so.
Well, thank you.
Well, either way...
We got a runner on first.
That's either exciting or everyone at Yes is panicked. That's a strike.
Who was just on? Muncie? He's 22 years old?
I don't have his age, but it's around there.
Because I'd like to see.
Oh.
It's a double play opportunity, and it's it's Rice catching.
Yeah, a lot of prospects, he came up as a shortstop that I'd assume he has some speed. That was hit pretty good. But it's right where our guy is.
So both innings, Stroman has used the same fielder to get the first 2 outs.
Oh.
Peraza, then Jazz. And this time it's been belly, and then probably left. Probably Dominguez, if that's the pattern he's trying to go for.
I'd like to see the next part of the pattern.
What is Rice going? What
so
was
sad.
That?
So sad about it. He hates Urias.
No, I think that was a pitch comp conversation. At the T-Mobile event I did with Wellesley, I stumbled into a funny line of questioning that I didn't prep for.
Right.
He's talking about calling games, guys that call their game. You call the game what his preference is. We're going to get the third out made by the same guy, a record.
Let's go.
Done by many. All right, if you're on the app, we'll be back.
Working quick.
It's a nice game so far. If you're on YouTube.
Yanks are going to score soon.
You hear the rest of my story.
I hope.
What was I talking about?
T-Mobile, Austin Wells, PitchCom.
So I said, hey, now that all the infielders just have the PitchCom,
right?
Are you ever embarrassed? Do you ever call a pitch?
Right.
And the pitcher is no way, dude. I'm gonna do this one. And Volpe and them are all listening. And he goes, Volpe gives me shit a lot.
Wow.
Or Volpe gives me crap a lot.
You did good. This was a good time to swear.
Volpe will come into the dugout and just give me a look like, fastball? Which is really funny.
Yeah.
It's a dynamic.
It's good baseball.
He said sometimes he'll call a pitch, and the pitcher will shake just to get back to the first pitch.
Right.
And Volpe will come back and be like, dude, is he just messing with you?
Right.
Which the look Rice just gave made me get that vibes. Because Rice was kind of like, really, man? I called that already.
Well, the other thing is, I'd assume in pitching scouting reports, who was that, Muncie, that he gave that weird face to? But, when you map out the first time you're going to pitch to guys, it's probably hey, we're going to start off this guy with a fastball.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they didn't agree on that. No, we can all agree on Zendino the Great, the best to ever do it. Thank you, Zendino.
No, the last batter wasn't Muncie. It was
Urias.
Luis.
Because I said Ben Rice might hate him, which I still don't. I don't know. How about Ryan Rucco?
You bet.
First time he used that. Oh, look at this. A Jeff Nelson picture. Picture in a picture.
James is obsessed with just asking me who everyone is now. So as soon as he'll watch the game with me and he's into it. He figured out the score bug a little bit. But every time he goes, what's his name?
Right.
What's his name? What's the ump's name? And then when they do the Pinstripe Pride photo, what's their name?
Jazz Chisholm. I told you guys, the Yankees are going to score soon.
Yeah, Jazz has been great since coming off the IL. Great. And that's the swing that we've been trying, and the one from game one, we've been trying to say, dude, just do that. It's kind of the 70%.
That was a 70% swing.
It's just nice and light and find the porch. You don't need to hit the second deck.
Oh, he's fixing his chain. I thought he was patting himself on the back at first. 3 home runs last 4 games. That's good. Hey. Dono. Ball 1 to Goldie. The Yanks are rolling.
Man, the pitch clock I like it, obviously, overall, a ton. It's changed the replay game so much.
I think if Jazz swings and misses through that ball, I think we'd say
Yeah, maybe.
that was a big swing. But it worked.
Goldie swinging 2-0 on a fastball behind.
4-seamer, middle.
Just gets the bat head there. Beats it to the spot.
Goes and talks to Booney after.
Him and Six haven't been biting each other that much.
Is he about to bite Booney? Uh-oh. Someone's going to get bit. Not you, Brad.
Multicolored beard. 3-1 to Goldie. Takes. Hey!
Here's another replay. Sure.
Shrug. This way, that way. Score.
Super slow-mo. Wow, was that dirt on his hands that was coming out?
I was wondering the same thing.
That was kind of cool. Jason Dominguez. Savvy.
All right.
Do Savvy and Dominguez know each other? Probably, right? Dominican, top
Maybe
prospect.
like met at a meet and greet early on.
Like a spring training. I don't know. That's Joe's.
Also, pitcher and a hitter, so
Right.
not the reaching out crew. Did you see?
But countrymen.
Did you see Quag's stat he sent out about
Quacks.
Dominguez defense?
Yes.
I thought that was good. So he's grades out poorly on the year still, outs above average, but a majority of them were in April, May.
Right.
In June, he's been better,
Yeah.
but he's the same as Soto.
Yeah,
Although he's playing left and Soto was playing right.
It's a strike 3.
Oh, got caught looking at a breaking ball.
Defense, I still trust my eyes first. And I think the only thing that's felt different about Dominguez is early on in the year, he had a lot of those nervous plays that were clearly choppy steps. And, we haven't seen as many as those, but it hasn't felt like he's taken
plus
a step.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. Like, backs it up. Anthony.
Big swing.
98 from Sevy there. Okay.
On the spot.
Feeling loose.
Like Volpe's bat is there. It's there. 0-2.
Show that little kid in the Volpe jersey.
Just go fastball up here if you're Sevy.
That was great.
Well, they did the sweeper away. Volpe didn't even think about it. Kong Cake said there's a ball and play championship tonight. It is.
Check
Will
it
we have
out.
a repeat champion or fresh blood? Top the leaderboard.
There will be blood.
It's like a really good game. I watched it the other day, and I was like, oh, boy.
There will be blood no matter what. Too high.
Fly ball. Lennon asks, how is the John Boy feed so ahead? There's a technical answer there if you're actually curious. Since we are doing this in conjunction with Yes Network on the Gotham app, can't do it. We're watching like the stadium feed. It's like hardwired in from the stadium to our internet here. So like if we were to open up or put on cable, we'd be way behind what we're watching as well. First pitch to Peraza.
It's a ball. The Got Ham app. If you think about it. Chris Heffernan. Sevy still throws gas. Yeah. Oh, sure. Spencer Jones, another AAA homer. Oh, boy.
It's nice. He looks so uncomfortable in that batting stance. Do you think he swings at this? We've seen 3-0, 2-0 swings this game early on. It's Peraza. Well, one foul. And it was a strike.
And it was a changeup.
Yeah. So actually,
that's kind of an okay result for both players.
it's a great result for Sevy.
I think it's okay for Peraza, too. He's glad he didn't ground out to third.
Yeah. I think if you take the changeup for a strike, you mentally are maybe, all right.
Snuck it by him, but that's a foul ball. Ball girl kind of made the play. Didn't realize she
I don't
did.
know if I would. I think the net made the play.
Sevy. Slider away, and then he throws the fastball, right? Might stand soon.
You know, stand up. We got a lot of stuff plugged in. All right.
Might.
Kind of it's not really a big pitch. It's a 9-hole hitter. And nice.
Good take.
Like with Judge, well, with Judge batting third, I wouldn't. If we cleared,
Right.
Trent comes up, gets out. At least you got one batter before Judge. Sevy looks hot.
It's hot.
Kind of a long inning. What?
Keep doing that.
What was that? That was a right down the middle.
Back-to-back innings.
But that was a
Hitting's hard.
hitting is hard. Man, all right, we'll be right back.
Frankie Montas got...
We're still here, YouTube guys.
We're always here.
They're saying we're the regular broadcast on DirecTV.
Somebody up there loves you.
Wow.
How many old slogans do I know?
Oh, my sister said no, it wasn't her.
So we still don't know. Do you chew gum?
Not bubble gum.
What's that mean?
Like kids' bubble gum, I wouldn't really mess with that.
So it was kids' bubble gum.
Yeah, it was like the big pink bubble gum
Okay.
stuff. Big League Chew. Because we're on mic so often, I don't my chewing gum intake has plummeted.
Right.
But I used to always have gum or seeds
Right.
in. Would you guys move Jazz up behind Judge? I don't know. Yeah, or Clay down.
I want Jazz or Belly behind Judge. That's kind of where I'm at. I think the spot in front of Judge is going to become the biggest talking piece. Because Trent against righties has been good.
I need you to try a sip of that water.
I don't want your dusty water in the nicest way.
I don't know what it is, but I need you to try a sip because it's at the point where what is it? Is it something my mouth is doing?
Grisham, since the first month of the season, has been Trent Grisham. 230, 737 OPS. I know he's been better versus righties.
He's been better of late, I thought. Or is one game carrying that?
Willie McIver.
So they have the
Yeah.
end of his name in all capitals. That's a pitch by Stroman that is just so outside. It does nothing. Doesn't even help set up the next pitch.
Gotham.
Sinker. No. Oh.
I guess that's the part I'll never understand. How so many non-competitive pitches. Coming in, though.
Yeah, it's different. Oh, boy.
First start back.
Wait, he's so used to aiming to the other
Right.
side of the catcher that Rice went inside, ended up being dead center. Like if they wanted him to hit the inside spot, Rice might have to set up behind the batter.
Behind the batter. Good frame job.
Hey, I would like this to not be a walk to the leadoff hitter when two of the pitches were just uncompetitive.
Time. Good time call by Willie McIver, if I'm being honest.
He realized, oh, this might be the last pitch of the at-bat, and I haven't used my time call.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need it or want it,
I like that.
but I don't want to waste it.
Throw a good pitch.
Oh. I think that was a missed spot in every way you can miss a spot.
He missed in, he missed out.
It's supposed to be low and away. It was up and in.
Yeah.
How many pitches does Stroman have today? I don't know. We could probably check, but I would guess around 60-ish. I also think that if he gets in trouble here, they have so much bullpen available. And who starts the next game? Rodon?
I think Cole.
That's got to be wrong. I think it's got to be Rodon.
I think I put a fart noise in one of the burns today.
Okay, I have a machine. Rice, where are you going?
He went where you told him, behind the hitter.
Yeah. I thought it would be interesting to watch Rice catch him. We have had nuggets of interest.
Right.
He's moving around a lot.
He hasn't been as far outside as Wells tends to go.
For good reason, maybe, hopefully.
Know how guys sometimes do jerseys and numbers that like the number goes with their name? I'm trying to think of an example.
I know what you're saying, but I can't think of an example. They got to put a play on to get this runner. Wow.
And that's why he does it.
That's crazy.
But that's also one of the worst hitters in baseball. One of my favorite players, but
he's
one
got
of the
that
worst
finger
hitters.
spiked. Wow. That's. I mean, I know he's setting it up with the sinker in, but it's so outside.
NBA player got drafted. Last name Fears.
Blue.
Should be a strike.
That's essential to the game plan.
And
Strike
your
one.
leadoff hitter. Last name Fears, so you take number 0. No Fears.
Oh, that's
Pretty
a good
good.
example.
Yeah. That's what I want to get to with an example, but. Be at him. Nope.
Dude, they wanted that ball outside.
It's the part of the conundrum with Stroman is that you'd assume with where he's currently at, his control would be better. This is his first start back, to be fair. But this is what we've seen all year.
Yes.
And for a year. So this is just dust water?
Try it. Maybe like a dirty cup. Something tastes so.
That's bad water.
See? I just got it out of our water
That's
machine.
not cool.
Oh, boy. Here comes Wilson. Old wind-up clock. They should call him Wind-Up Wilson. Do they call him that?
100 years ago they did.
Because that's what his batting stance is. He's just winding up.
Yeah.
Like,
Just gonna hit. I'm just gonna hit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit. I'm just gonna
there he
hit.
goes. Starting at 3 o'clock, gets his way to 6, and
That was a good pitch. Down in sinker.
I mean, this is probably a double play.
Was watching an interview on the network.
Said Nelson.
It's not how this works. I didn't chase that one. Like, does Wilson have his own hitting coach?
Is the patch on the A's jersey just a sticker?
Dude, they've got a couple patches. I think there are 3 patches. If I watched Patch Adams, would I cry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. They struck Wilson out. Warren struck him out twice.
Well, Warren strikes guys out.
Yeah. Okay. Fouled it off his thigh.
Doesn't feel good.
Which balances it up because Stroman has a bruised
Right.
hamstring. He took a line drive off his thigh. So now it's maybe the most equal pitch we've had.
An eye for an eye. The whole world world is blind.
Ooh, right off the inside of his knee. Sits him down. Rice says, nice pitch.
Good spot.
That swing changes his whole career. Now he doesn't wind up anymore. The nickname comes and goes.
Wind up Wilson is out right
His
as it
knee
started.
hurts.
Stroman. Nice.
Did you speak about the Hamilton stare down of Wilson yet? Carter asked in the YouTube chat. Have not. I don't really know what that was.
Yeah. I think it's nothing.
Got him to chase this slurve, they're calling it.
He's hopping around.
Judge came in and was talking to him. And my guess would be Judge was kind of saying, hey, choose a different target.
Oh.
Hamilton's a little scary.
It's just nice that Judge is so massive it kind of ends anything.
All right. So, Jake, this pitch is big. It's a full count.
Right.
A walk loads the bases, and you still need 2 more outs to get out of the inning.
Are you still thinking double play?
Yeah. I mean, a 3-2 pitch, if Stroman's around the zone, he should swing. He doesn't like striking out.
Are they running? That's a double play.
That's how you do it, folks. That's how you do
I
it.
plugged my ears right as it happened. And now the inning's over.
And Stroman's through 3 unscathed. Wow, that was kind of really cool and close over there.
Let's MF and go, dog? Something like that.
Something like that.
Ben Rice, good job.
That was good.
What's in that water, though?
I don't know.
Why'd you make me drink that?
It's weird, right? Doesn't it taste kind of like if we went to a house that had been left untouched since 1988 and then we took a sip of the water?
Yeah.
That's about as best I can describe it.
Yeah. That water is bad. I did not like that.
It's got to be. You got the water from the same place, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and it's great.
So it has to be the cup.
It's what I wanted for my
It has
water.
to be the cup.
Excuse me.
How far into the game do we think Stroh goes? Well, they'll start him next inning, but where are we at in their order? That was Wilson, so kind of Rooker, Kurtz next?
Middle of the lineup, yeah.
I know you have to 64 pitches on rehab, but
64 pitches rehab. What's he at right now? Do we know?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I think it was like 38, 39.
He's going to go, but the next...
I think you just go 2 times through.
Well, yeah. I think they're ready with Leiter in the bullpen if they need with Rooker and Kurtz. Both been doing damage lately.
What would you guys do with Spencer Jones? Call up, trade from depth, or sell high? Yanks need a lot at the deadline. I think you can't be closed off to anything.
There's no room for Jones on the major league team.
This year.
This year.
Right.
So I'm saying call up. That doesn't... I don't think that's part of the equation this year. It would be trade or he stays unless there's giant injuries.
Right. First pitch from Savvy to Trent. Strike 1. Cutter down and in. Mr. Yankee in the chat says, I want to trade Jones, but only if we can package for someone really good. Trent?
I like where their head's at on the trade.
Drop another one.
They did drop it. You've done it again, Jake. Is he on second?
Yeah.
If you didn't say that, it doesn't happen.
They don't like the sun. What happened here? Wow.
They're not communicating.
I mean,
with each
that
other.
one's 100% on Butler.
Well, Urias got to leave. They got to talk.
I don't think he talked. Which, like, last time the outfielder didn't say a word but didn't go for the ball.
Yes.
This time the outfielder went for the ball.
Wow, I
Look at
like
that.
this.
Head down.
Trent tossed his bat in a dismissive, defeated fashion, but still ran it. So for all the people that think he's too cool for school,
Right.
hustle-wise, that's a good one to show.
Trent likes to hustle. He doesn't like to show effort.
Yes.
Get those guys some shady rays. You're right. You're right.
2-0. How about a big swing here?
I'd like to walk a day in Belly's head. Because he's a tremendous competitor.
Yeah.
Like, I think when it was like 6 or 7-0 yesterday, he grounded out and he was like furious with himself. But there's also times where, Cody, where are you? Stay fair. Nice. Good redemption for Butler.
That woman screamed at him and said, "Nice job," which is nice.
Welcome to the stadium. And then he tightens his wrists.
This is the replay of Butler. They're showing this because Ruocco came in and said, "I'm being told he did call it." I think at the very beginning he said something, but not. Okay, first base is open. Judge is still the best hitter in the game, even though he's going through a slump.
Right.
Sevy pitched around him.
Well, it's going to go to 2-0, and then we'll find out. You know?
He has struggled with changeups this year.
Nice pitch.
How come no tag by Grisham? Yeah, I mean, that's a tricky one. He's going halfway to score in case it does drop to guarantee. But I think
Yeah, I don't. Even if Trent. What? That's a ball.
Umpires missed a lot of balls in the zone. I think that's 3 that are missed spots,
Judge is so tall.
but in the zone.
I think even if Trent's ready, I don't want him to tag on that.
Yeah, that was kind of, I guess, what I was.
With Judge coming up.
You're in scoring position. And I want him to score on it if it falls.
And, like, he could get out.
I don't know Butler's arm strength.
Like, the way Butler got that in was pretty athletic.
Well, if you're Sevy, I think you go back to that changeup that you got him to swing over.
Oh, Cambio?
Yeah.
I'm changing body positions for Judge. I'm not sure it'll help, but
You think you should stand up?
I'm not ready to stand up yet.
Okay.
I still have that bad water taste in my mouth.
Me too. And I ate food in between. It's potent. I hope he doesn't chase this pitch. Nice.
Okay.
And I think that was a bad pitch choice by Sevy. All right, last time he got him to chase the high fastball.
I only like that pitch from. Why am I rooting for Sevy? If Sevy goes a high slider here, I think Judge would swing.
I think he
through
should
it.
go change up here, but I'm rooting he goes fastball and Judge hits it. Went back to that high fastball he got him with last time.
Partial credit.
Someone said your body position looks uncomfortable.
It's just my body.
Harrison Eager, YouTube chat, says, has Volpe hit his ceiling?
Two different questions here.
Wait, scale 1 through 10, 3-2 coming to Judge.
Yeah. Judge hit a homer. That's a ball.
Wow. The K-zone tracking had that as a strike, but. Okay, has Volpe hit his ceiling? Scale 1 to 10. 1 being upset and 10 being ecstatic. How would you feel about trading him?
It's two separate questions.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying.
I was trying to figure out the second one. Has Volpe hit his ceiling?
I hope not.
Yeah, he hasn't made adjustments yet. A 3-run homer would be ideal. It would mimic yesterday's game.
It would. This is kind of our version of Kurt's comma Nick.
Yes.
See, this is good stadium music.
The day games have better.
bum,
The night
bum,
games
bum.
have that party music. I think that's what I figured out.
DJ, turn it up, 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 up.
win.
You guys like Kesha?
Great question, Chris Manson.
What's your
I'll try to
favorite
remember
Boy
that for
Meets
the
World app?
Try to remember that for the commercial break because
Ben Wright's about to home.
Ben Wright's about to hit a big homer.
Ben Wright's about to hit a big homer.
It's gonna feel great.
Second deck.
Good take. I
Smart
actually
by
love
Sevy.
that take.
Smart by Sevy. Don't give up the homer.
That looked like Ben Rice isn't looking low at all. He's ISOing more high. Which, if you're Sevy, maybe you try to throw a low fastball now, but he hasn't really dabbled in those. Hit him?
That hit him.
Everyone's getting hurt today.
Bases loaded for Jazz.
Okay.
Should we get up?
You gonna stand up? Will you be in shot? We have a shot for that?
They got shots.
Oh man, I'm double. I forgot we're double hooked in. I lost my mic.
Heat seeker off the foot. Ow. I'd hate that. Six in the AL in homers per at bat.
Now I'm gonna say something controversial.
Okay.
Triple's way more exciting than a home run here.
Right.
Agree or disagree?
I agree.
You agree? Okay.
Because Ben Rice would be like limping.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the replay of Rice sliding
Right.
and then Jazz sliding and the fired up on
Right.
both. How tall are these guys? Well, this whole stage is a miniature, so
I
you have
think
to keep that
Jazz
in
is
mind.
like 6 foot.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't shockingly tall when we met him.
I think Sevy's probably what, 6'2", 6'3"?
Big fight over not looking at
What's
each
this
other.
outfit about?
What's that?
White hat, blue shirt?
Yeah, it's our uniform.
Hit another homer. Be like Jazz Day. Tried.
Wanted to. I'm gonna put. I'll listen to the game over here.
Okay.
So I can.
I've been
hear-
one earing it.
So I can hear you
Yeah.
over here.
Jake, what size bat is that? This is like a
73.
73.
Come on, Jazz. 1-1 pitch.
Try to get that slider in, but don't get it in.
Or I feel like he has to. Wow! Be a triple.
Be a triple.
Nah. Oh, be a
Yeah,
triple.
be a triple.
Be a triple.
That's a triple.
It's got to be a triple. There it
Look
is.
at that's the Ben Rice.
And there it is. Yo. Whoa.
I don't know.
We've predicted a lot. It's
We
been
just watched the game.
It's been 3 innings.
They better not give him an error.
No way. That was crazy.
I mean, that cut of Ben Rice and the grit on his face.
That was what we were looking for.
Straight triple.
Fish a rolling triple. Babes, you got to get our people
Put that in
to
the book.
go chop that prediction up. That's one of the crazier ones I've had. Wasn't really a prediction. I was just saying, you know what would be cool.
It'd be more exciting.
And,
I think people at the stadium would tell you that was exciting.
but calling out the shot of Rice after he got hurt. It's good stuff by you. Goldie's benefited from like the come down at bat. Sevy gave up the homer and then he gave up the triple, and then he just walked last time. And now he's 3-0 again.
Just
Yeah.
balls to Goldie
We
today.
remember Sevy. It takes him a little bit to lock back in after.
The shoes don't fit his feet.
That was a changeup. I actually thought that was going to be a good call by Sevy.
I think it was a bad changeup. That's
Yeah,
the
it was
problem.
center, yeah.
That's the problem. Paul's just like, I'm going to walk today. Change up.
That is beautiful.
Helmet
I could
stays
watch.
on.
I could watch that. Show it again.
Probably should cut that off.
I agree.
I'm with Nelly on that.
That was over.
That was some.
All right. So this is yesterday's game. 1-0, 4-0. Yanks probably win 7-0.
Got another
All
ball off
said
the
and done.
thigh.
Everyone's getting hurt. Yeah, it's just middle.
Ump. Not great.
I mean, he's just joining his other outfielders with errors that aren't counted as errors, I guess. Oh!
Tough pitch.
Yeah, I have him hitting that.
It's an accident. Up and away slider. Oh, not Hobie Harris. We're trying to have a nice stream.
Back up there by Sevy.
Do you have to pee?
No.
Okay, I do.
All right.
But right now it's helping. Cycle warning. I like that.
And the two hardest are done. Ooh. It's a pitch he should drive.
Is there an argument that homer is now easier than a double?
It's getting closer, and we'd have to look at the numbers, but last year the double was more rare than the homer, right? Not more rare, but...
Probably depends on the player.
Oh! We'll
Jesus.
score on that and take insult.
That was really close.
Yes, it was. I didn't hit him. 5-0. We like that. Show a replay. That looks scary.
Show one or don't.
Oh, that's scary. He has been missing up all game with his fastball.
Good to be young, man. I don't get out of the way of that.
See, Goldie broke before Jazz. I guess there's way more at risk. Duh.
Better angle.
I mean,
It's a ball.
it's out. Okay, now here it is, Jake. Is he going to be scared to throw the fastball again?
Because I don't want a full swing, I'll throw the bunt if I think he should swing.
Give me a slider here in a barrel.
Looks foul.
Got a slider in a barrel, though. Just
Got a
foul.
slider on the barrel, foul.
Just bang your knee.
Yeah. Knee's still banged up from warehouse. Hogan Harris, sorry. Hogan Harris and all our A's fans joining the stream, thank you. But I think you said he had the worst curveball you've ever seen.
Oh, shoot. There's a slider in a barrel, but straight up.
He's got this. Oh,
No.
My.
Wow.
See? Jesus.
That wasn't the third out. I'm going to sit down.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Thank God.
This has been yet another 5-run inning by the Yankees.
4.
4. So I read that in the chat,
You got
and I got set up.
You got. Or maybe Volpe's about to hit a single here.
They're trying to jump into the prediction game. What are all those stickers?
Someone passed away. Is that Dave Parker?
Yeah, and then there's a Vegas one. That's the one. That one
Vegas.
truly just looks like a sticker.
Right. And then is that a bridge?
Sacramento? Yeah, Sacramento. And Vegas on the other sleeve.
Get down. Turn weird.
Turn weird.
That's coaching.
Turn weird. All right, what an inning. By
What
by
an
the
inning by
Yankees
us.
And by us.
Yanks did fine. We did great. Bad by Sevy.
Bad, yeah. Some bad pitch choices
But that's
there.
that's fine by us.
We'll be back.
Boom, boom, boom. This is good.
Okay, it's commercial, and you're going to go to the bathroom now.
I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I'm scared about all the wires and stuff. If I start peeing everywhere.
You can unhook, right?
I should go
The
do it.
ears are easy.
I'm going to watch Stroman, and then I'll do it.
Okay, reminder, Boy Meets World question.
If he has a long inning, I'll be so mad.
I feel like everyone with Boy Meets World, everyone chooses the Halloween episode, which it is warranted. That is a great episode.
Boy Meets World.
I'm gonna
almost threw
I'm
on.
gonna text my other sister and say because we watched it together a lot.
Almost threw on the nanny last
no way.
night.
Without me?
And then I didn't because I knew you'd be mad.
Are we going on a trip soon? All-Star?
Yeah, we're going All-Star.
Watch the nanny there.
Hope so. Hope solo.
I'm gonna text my younger sister and say, "What's our favorite Boy Meets World episode?"
Let it rip on the wires. Nick Kozak, are the Yankees a serious World Series contender?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean they got the top of the line pitching. They have
Boom.
the top of the line batting.
Boom.
When everyone's in position, they're better defensively than last year. When everyone has to work as a unit, they're bad. That's my new thing.
Okay.
If the outfielder has to throw it to the infielder,
No
they're
cohesion.
really not good at that. You saw it again yesterday.
Right.
But they got to the World Series with much worse fielding last year.
Boom, boom,
It just
boom,
could shake
boom.
out so many different ways.
Morgan.
Who the starters are.
All right, Stroman. 1 pitch, 1 out would be great.
Or a competitive first pitch. You know
0 for
what?
2.
Competitive enough for me.
Okay, that's fair. A little cutter off of that, and that's a ground out to third.
Is the best lineup with Ben Rice their starting catcher? At times.
It's a good argument.
Something I was saying, I don't know, like a month ago.
The strike.
Now I see if he chases that slider. Is that what they're going to do? Wow. Came way in. Between Stroman and Seven, we've had a lot of missed spots, but like they're working because they're so missed. No, Sevy got away with some bad ones there. Slider away now. Yeah. Didn't work.
Throw it again. Two from Strosho. Fastball middle. Ground out to third. Goldie loves it.
John Gurry put his trade plan. It's crazy.
That's not real.
It's just not real. That's a video game brain.
Big Nick, huh? Okay, Ruco.
This at-bat's brought to you just by St. Lucia. That's wild.
The island.
Ball low.
Let's get another ground out.
Nice
a strike.
pitch. See, he never aims like there. Maybe to lefties he does more, but that was a up and in cutter. All right.
Got a guy there? Big sun today. All right.
I feel like the way that the camera was so tight, it was less scary than if it was zoomed out and you saw
Right.
how much he was really like, eh. But it's an out.
He's bending. Really, Ruco?
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
Who hasn't made an out in the field yet this game? I believe nor Grisham nor Volpe have had a ball hit to them.
Goldie? Has there been a ground out to first?
No.
Ben Rice.
Goldie has not either.
That sun is brutal today.
Come on. Get back in the count.
Nope.
Billy Joe bobblehead night, July 11th.
Max
Is he going
Muncy.
to be sitting at a piano? Have we seen that bobblehead?
I believe he's at a piano, yes.
Smart. Swing at this one and ground out. Who did that last time? Okay. 4 in a row.
All right, Muncy. What's that about?
That he just loses? Well, to righties, he's trying to... Oh, there you go. There's a stat about Dominguez.
Well, he works really hard at it. That's a nice pitch.
Wow, yeah, that hit the spot perfectly. A little outside slurve.
A little sinker off of that, Jim. Soderstrom swings right through it.
Yeah, you try to get him to chase it.
Holy
it
cow.
Moves away. You try to get him to chase it, and then he can't reach it. I think he was trying.
Ended up being fine.
0-2. He's coming right at him. Much different.
Strike him out.
53rd pitch coming. 2 outs. 2 strikes. Did they not do that? Spikes it.
Good block by Ben Rice, Jim.
Splitter. I think that's this first splitter or whatever he tried to throw.
Sure.
Yeah, that was a nice spike. Ooh, umpire's belly is wet.
Been there. That is a good thing. Ben Rice is sent up outside. And he's coming back. And now you can't do that again.
Well, yes.
Soderstrom just saw you out there.
Well, it was also a disengagement. Umpire said that's one disengagement. He said, Stroman kind of said he wasn't looking at me. There's your ball at goal.
Boom.
Covered.
I mean, we didn't know what we were getting today, and Marcus Stroman is clean through 4. Jazz is great. I said I was going to pee.
Ben Rice got hit.
Peraza time.
Jake's leaving.
I'm
I'm
turn
staying.
off my mic.
He's going to turn off his mic so you don't Robert Durst yourself in the bathroom. And it's just me now. It's just me. So Q&A. Do whatever we want. We got the triple clip coming out because that's good stuff. And I had Stroman for 3-4. I didn't know. I didn't expect this from Stroman. I'm excited. I don't know if he's really been hitting his spots, but he's been getting results. They swung at a 3-0 pitch and grounded out. So that was nice. Who's coming up for the Yanks? It was Volpe made last out. Okay, so Peraza, Grisham, Belly. How about it? Which pair of pants will you wear tomorrow? These are the other ones. Unless it's going to be too hot, then I'll wear shorts. What is one thing you'd add to the game of bowling to make it better? Wow. Bowling's, I feel like they have it pretty figured out. Does anyone have any answer to that? No idea. The only things I thought of were like battle bowling, where you like have to knock each other's pins down, but that's a whole different thing. Or like putting like obstacles in the lane, but that's a whole other thing. Welcome back. If you're watching us on Gotham Sports, we got, what do they got? How is that how he does his name? Capital M, lowercase AC, capital I, and then the VER, capital is odd. Peraza takes strike 1. Sevy back out. If Peraza gets on here, it really sets up for a more difficult inning, because then you have the top of the order coming up. It's the third time facing Sevy. Sevy might only be in for this batter no matter what, unless you want him just to eat. It's 5-0, and you're kind of saying.
Oh, I think if you're the A's, you need him to eat, right?
I think so. I don't know how they're treating. At 4-0, they were playing the infield in. So I was like, maybe they're not treating this like a blowout.
You kind of got to do that, right?
I'd love to see Peraza having that bat that feels like he has an approach here. Through 3 pitches, we haven't had that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, 2-2.
I think he needs to Jack Wilson and just swing it pretty much every pitch.
That's the approach you'd want?
I think so.
I just don't. His last at bat, he swung it too, and they were in the zone. Like, he's been not hitting middle.
Right.
Got to the case of the Volpes.
I think he.
But Volpe will get hits on the edges. He's just not doing much of anything.
Yeah, I just don't think it's in his nature to be an on-base guy, but the Yankees are trying to have him be an on-base guy.
Even that swing is a bizarre swing.
Right.
I wonder if the shadows are coming into play. It was like a half swing.
I think Sevy pulled a little more off that one. How's Mason Miller been doing? Not as great lately.
Oh, really?
That was in Quags' stat pack today. His fastball is getting slugged. Look at this. A little ice cream at the game. Does it get better?
Sounds good.
Yankees getting that fancy ice cream in there. That's
Summer with
same
little
ice
kids
cream
is
since
tough.
1950.
I like that ice cream and soft serve.
Right.
Oof. Golf's check swing. Oh, boy.
Jesus.
Okay.
Is there 2 suns today? What's going on out there?
It's sunny, Jake.
What's going on with kids and ice cream? It's tough.
I just having a lot of like summertime
Right.
ice cream. Went to the pool yesterday. Ice cream truck. Ice cream truck
Right.
comes by our house all the
Right.
time, and I'm eating it.
Right.
And I don't. It's so good. Ooh, nice pitch.
I was craving ice cream. It's been a while.
You want to get some ice cream for Talking Yanks today?
Maybe.
Wow, that's the most you've been to a yes
I know.
ever. when I
Well,
ask
it's
that
always
question.
yes. That's the
Yeah,
secret.
but
you
verbally
know.
saying it, that's the most.
No, I guess I've pictured myself eating it in the sun.
Oh,
And that was
okay.
the light hesitation.
Ooh. Sevy's thrown 2 really good pitches to Belly in this at bat, which are all going to go to waste when he just serves this next one to left field. I don't really believe in that prediction that much, but he
Good time
did that
call. Good time call.
his first hit yesterday.
I could watch Sevy versus Belly all day.
What's Ruko talking about?
Ruko's talking about fribbles.
Wow. What?
No offense to young Lawrence Butler, but why did he go full fly swat at the end?
Man, that looked like a video game controller when you just jam like jump, but they're not like, in stride.
Was he close?
That angle makes it look so much more normal.
So much better.
Wow, that's interesting. The 2 replay angles make it look somewhat
The
normal.
zoomed in. Maybe there's a zoomed in theory that you started before.
But the wide shot on the live looked so bizarre. Maybe we go on an ice cream date. You and I leaves after we've heard Talking Yanks. There's one like right downstairs, but then it might be like Smelly City. That's not what you're picturing. You're picturing sitting in the park,
Right.
eating ice cream.
I'm picturing like the ice cream comes to me. Kind of like what you were saying with your...
Ooh, baby! Is back.
The judge has spoken. He hits a homer to our first Talkin' Yanks event seats.
Yes. 7-0, which I predicted as the final score a little bit ago. Just saying that we were going to mirror yesterday's game, but flip it. 402 feet. And was that a changeup? What was that? It was in the zone. And he clobbered it. You don't usually see him go to left field. That's left center.
When he does, that's how he hits them. Big.
29th homer this season.
Like, he never hit short homers to left field. I know that sounds dumb,
No.
but
Slider? Yeah.
boom. Leads with the knob, Jim.
Torque. Yeah. It's a nice finish, huh?
It's big.
Wow. One of the fans there was flying, Zach Campbell style, behind everyone else to catch that.
Flying around on the Gotham app. That's good.
Bottom fourth. We're hanging out all game. If you guys want to watch the game and us at the same time, if you're on YouTube right now, but you are double screening it, but you want to just do one screen, you got to head to the
Gotham app.
Gotham app.
Oh,
This ump's been kind of bad, but it's so sunny.
so sunny.
A lot of his missed calls have been, not that one, but a lot of them have been missed spots as well. So you're kind of like, old school, they didn't even complain about that.
Ben Rice just getting his feet beat up today.
What's this about? That was another hit by pitch, or was that a ball?
They're going to review it.
Same spot?
But Ben Rice is honest, or at least that's what we think.
Well, maybe he's using the bruise from the first time.
This could ruin Ben Rice for us. Right off the toe. Yeah.
Oh, hit his front foot.
Boom.
Huh? Both feet have been hit, and he's catching. Well, the last time Ben Rice got hit by a pitch, Yanks went on to score a triple. Jazz is coming up. He's got a homer and a triple on the day.
And they're bringing in your guy, Hogan Harris.
So he's not going to get another. Bringing in Harris.
Yeah.
So it'll be a homer. Triples, cycles off the table. We'll be back to watch it.
Sorry, Sevy.
I would like to check the numbers on his curveball because I only saw it once.
Oh man, Sevy straight to the showers. That's tough. Are we gonna prank call Joe's? Let's see how the game develops.
Checking the numbers.
Cycle is overrated. Give me another homer or triple. Both sides of the argument are right.
I agree with you. It's still fun. How many times in all the cycles, which I think there's like 318 or something like that, has it gone homer, triple,
Oh, reverse
double,
bingo.
single?
6.
How many times has it gone single, double, triple, homer?
11.
What do you think the most common
Pattern is?
pattern is? Wow, that's a good Jimmy Six Things episode. But you would need the data.
It's insanity. Sevy, pride of the Yankees. Come on, Javier.
Okay. Hogan Harris curveball.
There's the Billy Joel bobblehead.
That's nice. He looks great.
It's great.
I think he's not doing well recently. He's been canceling shows.
Is this the guy whose curveball Dominguez homered on? Yes.
Yes, it is. And we're back on the Yes app. Or
Formerly the Yes.
formerly
app.
the Yes
Gotham
app.
app.
Gotham app. So Harris curveball has a 577 slugging against this year.
That's not good.
In 2023, it had a 667 slugging against.
That's worse.
So I'm not nuts when I say it's one of the worst curveballs. And I only saw it that one game when they were in Sacramento. Maybe it's got better games. That's a nice pitch.
It's a nice pitch. I'd want that.
That was his delivery was so much slower than the pitch.
He's got a big follow through. Unless he throws a curveball.
So that one had that
A little more
a
shape.
little more horizontal. The ones I remember were more lollipops, like more Zito, but not Zito.
More like ZD.
2-0. Jazz is swinging. He's got a homer and a double on the day. Yeah.
Mellow water?
No, I'm not going to. That stuff is.
Like, honestly, the other thing in the back of my head about getting ice cream is I don't know if I want ice cream the same day I had that water. It's like messing with me spiritually.
Well, do you want to eat a bite of this? To get the water out your mouth?
I'm good.
Okay.
Know what I did? Because, live stream 1 to 4.
Another big swing coming from Jazz, by the way. No. Same pitch as the first pitch of the at-bat.
It was a little more up.
A little more, but I understand Jazz's confusion.
Triple tweets out.
What's that?
I believe the triple tweets out.
Oh, nice.
Triple tweet.
Interact.
It's a nice pitch.
It's a good pitch.
But now it's a full count.
And the ump's giving Jazz, like, a chance for the moment here.
And you can't throw that curveball 3-2.
No.
So it's going to be a fastball again. Inside, I'd guess. It's disappointing.
Nobody's happy with that.
How many people have hit for the cycle and walked?
Right. 4.
That was nice. We called
That was
that
a nice
too,
play.
right?
Yeah.
We've been all over this game.
If Stroman goes 6 shut, he needs pride of the Yankees or I'ma eat my own head.
Okay.
That's what Fork Spoon said in the chat.
Well, it's pretty interesting.
You can live a lot of different lives, huh? Spork Spoon threatening to eat his own head. That's nuts.
Goldie snapped his 0 for 20 yesterday. Man. Man.
Harris just had the same reaction. Okay.
Man. He has hit his spots. I just fear if he throws the curve to Goldie.
I think Goldie's bored.
What?
Maybe Goldie's sitting curve.
I think he's sitting.
I'm so sorry. I tried to cover my mic the best I could.
Super late on that. Might be sitting curve. Okay, 2-2. You have a chance to make him chase, but I think his fastball is a much better pitch.
If you hangeth...
Wow, 95. And I know it's an out, but he got the barrel to it. He's looked bad versus Velo lately.
Hey, good baseball. Let's go Yanks. We'll be right back, and for our YouTubers, an interesting note by Anders in the chat.
He's got a point. Bye, Morgan.
Morgan! I mean, you basically just saw the Yankees win. So
I think Morgan's going to be in Atlanta.
Ryan Brown says, love you guys, but hate when you don't actually give a player pride or MFR. We always do. Every episode, we give him out.
maybe that's the joke.
He's joking.
I love Pie 212. If you are Jazz and you get a chance to triple, does he go for the double? See, I don't know. Triples are cool that I think you rack up as many triples as you can.
I'm getting so... I want to see the game logs of every cycle right now.
Right.
Because how many people did the most? Single, double, triple, walk, stolen base.
Oh. Filled the most box score columns.
RBIs, most runs scored.
Right.
Like the best
cycle
ever.
Yeah, I guess I'd... Yeah.
Should I ask?
Is it mean if the Yankees are like, hey, Stroman, we're up 9-0, just throw like 110 today?
Yeah.
Just keep throwing sinkers?
Jimmy, best advice to get into cricket, where can I watch? Willow TV. You have to pay for it. It's like $8 a month. So I would choose a tournament that you want to buy, watch, and then pay for the month. We're back.
Johnny Laza. I'm interested in this. Mayor got an update?
I'd like an update.
Okay, Mayor's got an update. Okay. Okay. Jonathan Loizaga has been sick since Tuesday? Okay. Let's throw strikes here, Stro. And we need a Volpe ground ball. We need Trent.
Trent has. I don't think Trent has gotten a ball
That's
hit
it.
to him. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go at him,
All
Stro.
right, I asked for my cycle log. Let's see. Boone needs to play Dominguez every day. What's with different leadoff hitter every game? How is anyone supposed to stay consistent? Well, it's been Trent leads off against righties and Goldie leads off against lefties. That's been fairly consistent. If Trent has the day off, then Rice has been leading off. Dominguez did it once. But it's mostly Trent and Goldie are the leadoff hitters. Which isn't crazy to have a platoon leadoff spot. Wow, you got to release that.
Backpedaling, throw hard. First pitch of the game. 3-0 pitch. We were here this whole game, you know?
Yeah, we've been watching.
Denzel Clark. Strike one to your guy McIver.
Wow. I think he was sitting first pitch curve, got
Missed it. Yeah.
middle first pitch curve and missed it.
Got a little big.
Get yourself a win, Stro. Jams him with a four seam, they're saying, at 89 miles per hour. Jimmy, from the YouTube chat, where'd you say you got that tan Yankees hat? Oh, I got that from eBay, which is odd.
Are you still on an eBay kick?
No, I 0-2.
Nice
Wow,
pitch.
just throws the bat on him. Yeah, but well executed pitch. No, probably like once a year I open the eBay app
Right.
and type in things I like books,
Right.
Yankees, and see if anything draws my eye.
Right.
And usually it's like older stuff, but that tan Yankees hat is nice.
Yeah.
And it was brand new.
Scott Payne, crazy the Yanks rotation has been this good without Cole. Yes. Matt Blake, Clark Schmidt, Will Warren. It's been massive.
I probably went a decade in between using eBay,
Right.
but I have to say, the app is like a much better and fun experience than I expected when I took the decade off and came back.
So that's one of the ways
much
I
more
protect
modern.
myself from shopping is I don't download the apps for
Same,
shopping
same.
things.
I don't have Amazon. I
Amazon,
did that once, and
eBay.
then I was like, "Oh my god, get this!"
It's
off
so
my-
easy.
Yeah, I took like food delivery off my phone, so I have to go grab a laptop and do it now, which
Right.
helps me out. 2-2 pitch. A lot of well executed pitches, Jake, and then the last three felt like they weren't.
In Quags' notes,
Yeah,
he noted that in the first 2 months of the season, the Yankees had the third best ERA and like the third best offense or something like that. Mm-hmm. This month they had the third best ERA again, but like the 18th offense.
yeah. Runs per game, it was the 24th best offense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, McIver helping out there a little bit. Make it matter. Strike him out, Stro. Okay, 67 pinches. We're at an interesting area.
we've got a great update about the cycle log, so
Okay.
I'll get to work during the commercials. 3-2.
McIver's just a menace.
Yeah, this is going to hurt his pitch count because I don't know what they want to let him get to. It's 7-0. I think they want to let him finish the fifth. But if this is like an 8-pitch at bat and he loses him,
Right,
I don't think Stroman's going to get to finish the inning.
right.
Wow. Make the play. Fundamental. Head over the ball.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm sitting like
Throw
a
that good pitch. I don't know.
think that's going to be a homer.
That's not what I said.
No, and I blame the way I'm sitting.
Oh,
It
gee,
felt
Jesus
so weird.
Christ.
I fell into it. I mean, that was a good at-bat.
It's a good at-bat by Willie McIver.
And Stroh, he was just fighting everything off, so Stroh just, whatever, I mean, hit the zone. For me, Jake, as a Yankees fan, watching the game, the result of that at-bat does not change much about my mood, nor thoughts or opinions on the game.
This at-bat oddly does. 9-hitter, Denzel Clark, out there to play defense. Stroman struck him out on a non-competitive pitch last time. And you just gave up a homer, so bounce back. That's a skill. And here's John Isaagas. Tightened up his goatee.
Got paler.
Volpe?
Okay, we got our ground ball to Volpe. So, I mean, are we right here? Does Trent just not have one? Is there an easier place to find that?
Bullpen budget. Shout out James Smythe. How do I watch you guys on the Gotham app? Download it. Bang.
Step 1. Step 2, watch us. Okay, ground out to second, pop out to second, ground out to third, fly out to right, infield single to third, line out to right, fly out to right.
Matt Blake, Ben Rice.
Single to right, double play, Volpe wasn't involved. Ground out to third, fly out to left, ground out to first. Ground out to third, ground out to shortstop.
Oh. We could use a good foul pop out here to Rice.
Has Stroman gotten a comebacker besides one that hit him?
That one hit him. That was it.
Okay, so Grisham has not been involved in the game yet. Stroman and Rice have, but they haven't recorded putouts. So actually, a strikeout is a putout for the catcher.
Be at him. There's your 5-1. There's your 5-1.
Good job, Stroman. Okay. I'm yawning about it.
That was East.
Dominguez, Volpe, Peraza up.
The future is now, people.
Look at that.
7-8-9.
Okay, now Katie Sharp helped me with these game logs.
Wow. The Queen.
She said she's answering it so confidently that it seems like
She may have been involved in this before.
like this is an article that had already been done. You know, most impressive cycle ever. But I'll find it for the people because the way that she said we can find it makes it seem like what I'm trying to find will be instant. Also, another note: I'm hungry
Oh, shoot.
for actual food. I don't know if you are or Beebs is.
So, I'm kind of okay. The way I scheduled my food today, this was going to be part of the ice cream conversation before. I had breakfast. I knew we were going to be streaming.
I only had pancakes, which don't actually fill you up. They do, but then you get hungry later on because there's no meat or anything in them.
Okay. I had one of those little oakberry things that I think I like.
Okay.
And it was hot. I was like, this will be
like
refreshing.
an acai bowl?
So basically what I was lining myself up for was by the end of the Talkin Yanks record, I'm going to be ready for like a big dinner.
Okay.
And so I decided I'm going to treat myself to like a nice dinner.
Okay.
So I'm probably out on food or ice cream soon.
Where are you going to have your nice dinner at?
I don't know. I'm open to ideas. I probably just want to go home and eat.
Oh, you'd order it in.
Yeah.
I pictured you at a restaurant.
I don't think I want to do the whole...
I hate restaurants. Wow, welcome back. First pitch from Harris to Dominguez. Fastball. He homered off of.
Homa.
On his 3-homer game, he took his curveball. That one, oh boy.
Put a good swing on it.
He took that curveball deep. Now here's something interesting. No one that has hit for the triple has also had a walk and a stolen base in that game.
Okay.
Someone tried Brad Wilkerson, 2005, but he got thrown out.
Remember our old hitting coach?
Who's talking to him?
Pitching advisor Blake Dunn? Dane Dunn?
Is that Preston Claiborne?
Good strikeout from Harris. 7. Preston Claiborne.
All over it.
Hey, what's up? Hello. How do you classify toads?
Wow,
Fail.
dude. Kelly Johnson also hit for the cycle. He didn't get walked, but he got hit by pitch.
Okay.
Then I checked to see if he's got a stolen base. No, but he did get thrown out.
Wow. The elusive steal.
Volpe down 0-2.
Dominguez struck out.
Yeah. This is kind of like the weak righty row. When Dominguez is from the right side, how about it?
Really?
Laser. Doesn't have a ball hit to him yet, but has a single.
No, he got one. Full game.
Oh, yes, he did. We checked that.
Just fight, kid. Just fight.
Trey Turner, 7 RBIs, 4 runs scored on his cycle.
It's a good day. I didn't, there's a potential, I don't want to say rain on the parade, but I feel like there may have been a recent one or two that might have had position players pitching. So, if your research leads you to one.
That would be 8-1 Pirates, top of the 6th.
Frankie Montas.
3-0 Orioles. 5-3
Brubaker. Bring us home, Brubaker.
Oh my God. My Lord.
You're out.
Don't even debate it. He's like, get it. He gotcha.
Ah.
Oh.
Closer than I thought.
He's out. I don't know. My eyes went 2 different ways there.
I don't know. I'm with Ruko.
That is tough, but it would be hard for them to overturn it.
He looks
That one I would
safe.
look safe from that angle. The other angle was different.
I don't think you can overturn that. I think if it's honesty hour, if this was reversed, I would want that to be.
Oh, go back. Now, they changed it to it has to hit the back of the glove from the front. So that would be safe then. Both angles, if I had no prior knowledge, and they truly changed the ball to the back of the glove rule, I would say safe. But I don't think they're going to overturn it.
Volpe getting a second.
Hustle by Volpe getting the second.
It's a little dramatic. Call him safe.
Where else would Volpe get to?
Tough, man.
Nelson is now saying the old rule, but someone told me recently they changed it.
Lucian. I think I tried to sing this at karaoke one time and it went very bad.
Carter asked any cycles while we wait for this result. Any cycles with just 1 RBI? 23 cycles with just 1 RBI.
Okay. It's tough because I think his foot's on it, but it still comes down a little more.
I'd be more interested like hit for the cycle and only score 1 run. Like you're Homer. They didn't get you in. 29 where they only scored 1 run.
Tough, but I get it.
That was close. Trent probably hits a 2-run homer here.
Fine with that. Yeah, Nelly was just saying the opposite of what you were saying.
I know, because that was the rule for a while, but someone just told me, I did a breakdown recently, and the comment said they just changed it like before this season. How they judge those. It would make much more sense if they do back of the glove.
Bring back Beebus. I bet. Got him.
Wow, bad throw.
Good jump.
There you go. Helps out the average for him. Joe Torre hit for the cycle. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Volpe, Anthony.
Okay, is he going to throw it again?
Yeah. Bring it up, maybe.
Good. YouTube chat says, good hustle by Volpe to stay on second during the challenge. I agree. You got to keep your head in the
It's
game.
a wild note.
The Yankees have wandered a couple times. 3-1. Came with it again. Fouled back.
Don't look at it. I don't get that, man.
Looking at it?
Yes.
Because it's like everyone was taught from a young age to not look at it. Walk by Grish.
That's the difference in that play. If you had your head forward and not looking at the ball,
yes,
you're safe.
Yeah.
And now you're Peraza, you're mad on the bench.
They all look at it though. Like they show replays of all of them, and they all look at it. But it did used to be something that you weren't. It was much more like loud.
But you can look at it at first to like see what happens.
Yes.
But then run. Belly.
Wow. First pitch. Nothing for him. Belly's been hot lately.
It's not like yesterday's game. Belly's just good.
I know, but lately he's been real hot. That was actually his home road splits are bizarre.
Yeah, he's a home guy.
He's a home guy.
New Yorkers like that. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Cody equal Bellissimo.
Bellissimo, Jim. Well, Harris does his job. No, it really sucks. Harris's numbers on the year were pretty good, so the Yankees have just torched him twice. Yeah. Like, he had like a 3.8 ERA.
Well, that's brutal because the 2 times I've watched him pitch,
Right.
I haven't thought anything of him. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 names, and you tell me what they have in common. Trey Turner, George Brett, Carlton Fisk, Joe Torre, and Jeff Devanon. Do you know that name from 2004? Jeff
I'm not
Devanin.
familiar with that.
Jeff Devanin.
Devanin. That makes a little more sense. But no.
You
I
know
mean,
the
they've
name?
all cycled. They've all hit for the cycle.
They've all hit for the cycle.
Okay. I
With a double play, grounded into a double play in the middle of the cycle.
Ain't that baseball?
Most total bases for a cycle, Greg Colburn, George Brett, Carl Yastrzemski, 14 total bases.
Who are the like worst career guys on there? Does it have like career WAR or anything?
No.
We just had to look at names. Jeff Devanin.
Yeah, I mean, recently, Carson Kelly, Weston Wilson did it last year.
He's young.
All these are big names, I guess. Austin Hayes did it. Jared Walsh did it.
Yeah, I mean, Jared Walsh. Unless there's a second half coming.
Jake Bowers did it.
Jake Bowers, babe.
Yelly did it twice in the same year.
That's cool. I like
John
that.
Jaso did it.
The Pirate. So who do we got now? Alvarado. I think this is the same formula from the game that the Yankees blew out the A's in Sacramento.
Ooh.
I think this guy throws 100, but his fastball doesn't move at all. I think they went Harris to Alvarado. Jeff DeVannen I don't have in my book. I'd like to. That'll be a souvenir for a fan.
John Jaso, more career WAR than Jeff DeVannen, who's at 5.2. All right. 0-2 to Judge.
Do we extend Billy?
I mean, you just throw this off the plate, right? Yeah. Now you found that line, so now you want to bring it a little bit closer.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What's your favorite Travis Scott song?
Ooh. That one. Brought it a little bit closer.
Just a little more.
And Judge brought his bat a little bit closer to swinging.
I think
And
Alvarado is going to try to gas him up, and I think that's a mistake, Jim.
Fastball?
Oh. Judge kind of swung.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a little closer.
Yeah.
That was the game. Got him 0-2 and just went do.
Those celebrations were. It was Will Warren undressed for the game with light Brett Gardner taps, and then the sad Peraza, kind of a whoop-de-doo Basil.
Whoop-de-doo. All right, so someone closest player to achieve double cycle, 2 of each. That's kind of interesting.
Terrence.
You would need so many at-bats.
The answer to that is maybe.
And
But
what's
I
the
lean
question?
no. Do I streak in Toronto with Blanche painted?
Whoa, I don't even get the question.
I'm assuming painted on their body.
Oh, they're
They're
when you said
painting
I thought
Blanche.
you meant you. They
No.
were asking, do you? Do they? No, don't run on the field. But if you want to wear,
I think that's right.
if you want to wear I'm with Blanche shirt.
Sup, Blanches?
If I'm ordering for just myself and no one else, I'm gonna get this because no one else likes this.
What do you got there?
The Rowdy Rooster.
Oh, guns at the rooster. Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna get. What's the place we get steaks from? You don't like it anymore?
Oh, the place that gave me farts?
Yeah. When we found out brown rice just does that to certain people.
Yeah. But I got the white rice. It did too. I think that's still in BBD's rotation. That's been out of my rotation.
Glaze?
Yeah.
Glaze? Glaze.
That's what all the kids are talking about. Oh, you guys, oh, well, you're going to glaze Judge again? Yeah, he's the best player in the game.
Best player I've ever watched.
Welcome back to those of you on the Gotham app. And thanks to all our YouTubers. Make sure you're on both. Looks like Shohei's throwing harder than ever. Kyle Tucker's still good. And Alejandro Kirk, Jim. He got my Talkin' Baseball award the other week because he's broken the mold.
It's pretty wild. 11 extra base hits, huh?
Is that great for 39 games?
For being a human bowling ball?
It's Brubaker time. Jim, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I haven't watched JT Brubaker pitch.
Really?
It was 2 innings at the end of a game, and it was 1 inning at the end of a game. But I haven't really seen what we're working with. I like that changeup.
That was a nice changeup.
I like that.
That had some dart to it.
A lot of these A's young boys look similar.
They all have, like, just young What Ben Rice has,
It's like baby face, young.
yeah. Okay, I'm ordering inside.
Sinker had movement.
The sinker and the changeup both go that way. But, well, this is probably going to be a fastball count to Blade, but he needs something that goes in.
I think he threw a first pitch slider.
Okay. Ben Rice getting small like Tony Pena back there. You see that? That was called a ball? It's 10-1 in the 6th inning.
And
Blue?
it was a strike. Uh-oh, Boone? Is that a you're wrong?
I think if you could zoom in, the ump wasn't looking. Double play. That's all we need. Oh.
I didn't like that. Oh, boy. Oh. Is this the second time Ruco's brought up Fribbles? Is it all for Rooker?
I think he was explaining it to Nelson earlier when they showed those kids, when we started talking about ice cream.
Right. I mean, they showed the ice cream on the broadcast today. All right, let's see the relay here, Jim. Nobody cared.
Why did that take...
I think nobody cares.
Hey, I need to see that. This is going to kill us in the postseason again. He's just always very timid when it comes to him.
Right.
I understand you don't want to overrun it. No. All right, I got to find that.
I think.
Why is there not a play at second?
I think what I saw at the last second was he initially looks to see if there's a play at home. So he looks to see if he should throw home, and then he throws to second.
But that's the problem.
Right.
Is that they don't, there's no yelling or coming up throwing. I'm watching the high home replay here because that's what's going to cost us. They're so bad at it.
Gets that call. Now both teams are turning on the ump. Let's get a pop out to Ben Rice.
Okay, so Dominguez did all of his footwork towards third. Last second, spiked.
I don't like that.
Like throws like almost a no-look throw to second.
Okay.
But it's also... That's so weird.
I mean, 10-1 game, not a bad time to try something.
Volpe is pointing and yelling late. Yeah, no one yells or points until late. They do. It's bizarre how bad they are at that.
Right.
Man, I didn't want to get frustrated in a 10-2 game, but Volpe to his left
What was that?
and the outfielders throwing to the infielders are just such pain points. What is that throw? Everyone's playing in slow motion.
It's like everyone turned off because the game ended, but the game's still happening.
There's a lot of innings left and it's hot, but just play better. Oh, Brubaker spiking balls.
Brubaker.
Good job by Rice.
Maybe we're just practicing things.
They're not. That's my issue. Be a good time to start practicing things.
Well, Ben Rice practicing blocking there.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a bad time to watch Brubaker.
Oh, boy.
Are we worried about Brubaker? A little bit.
Like I'm worried about this situation just because the defense isn't going to help him if he's putting ball. If he's a sinker guy.
That runs asleep.
Whoa, what was Blake just yelling about? This, according to Inside Edge, there's been 12 pitches in the zone called balls today. That's a lot.
It's not great.
Through 6 innings or through 5 innings.
5 innings.
12.
5.0 innings.
4 on the Yankees. 8 on the A's. So the Yankees have benefited from it. Which makes sense because I've been kind of disgusted, even though they're helping us.
Right.
A bunch, as I felt like. Here comes the triple play ball. Not a real prediction. I don't want credit if it happens. Oh, boy.
Bum bum beat bum bum ba bum. Rihanna.
And they have 3 pitches that are out of the zone, called a strike. Stroman got both of those. So A's fans can be upset with
They're pissed.
with them. And Brubaker got one. So the Yankees have gotten all of those.
Strike him out.
But they're all 2-seamers that come in. And I think Sevy doesn't throw one that really has a lot of dive back. It's more run, not like that break.
Yeah.
Nice pitch. Got him leaning, right?
Got him leaning.
Sinker up and in.
Johnny's back up. He's feeling better.
If he swings at it, he breaks his bat, it goes right back to Brubaker, and you get him out. Otherwise, it's strike 3.
I think Soderstrom thought the same thing. He's standing a little further away than he was
Up
last
and in.
time.
There we go. Yeah, blue! It was a ball, but I loved the thought process, obviously.
Now you throw your best changeup, Brubaker. Over the plate is fine, just not too much. LOL. We're laughing at home. Wow.
Got him leaning down again. Hit that same spot.
Soderstrom's having an at-bat, Jim.
Up and in again. You just can't miss, like, middle. You got to hit this. Similar to where you just went, but a little closer.
Miss Soderstrom. If you could get that slider down and in. I don't know if he can, though.
What is that?
Spike in the slider.
Ian Kinsler and Rondell White both had 2 doubles and 2 singles.
I very much enjoyed Rondell White.
No one to hit for the cycle has 2 triples.
Okay.
Would have thought there'd be one. Here we go. Make a pitch. Did not.
Did not. I would have guessed, before when I was guessing cycle math, I would have guessed 2 people had done that before.
How many people do you think have hit 2 homers and hit for the cycle?
I would say 7.
3.
Okay.
George Brett, Carl Yastrzemski, they come up on all of this. Oh, the other one was total bases, so that makes sense. And Greg Colburn. Yeah, those are the 3 I said that lead in total bases. Christian Yelich had
I don't like this.
no. They need a double play, otherwise we're just
Ben Rice?
it's bad news. Christian Yelich, one of 3 players to have 6 hits when he hit for the cycle. He had 3 singles.
Wow.
'74 pitches, asked Welkin Gunther. It was Stroman's first start back from Kenny. Wow.
Paulie G, man.
Nice job by Goldsmith there. I mean, I don't want more runs to score.
Right?
It's an interesting play. You just don't. Yeah, no, that's nice.
Yeah. All right, who do we got? McIver.
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you bring Loizaga into this? Because you want Loizaga for the top. You really want Brubaker to get through McIver and Clark here. I understand that. That's his best case.
Yeah, I mean, I think originally they were trying to. Brubaker can go long.
I know, but if these 2 runs score, it's
Right.
it's then
Well, then you're just playing like a normal game again.
it's a bad swing. Did not go.
Blue.
What a bad inning from everyone involved.
McIver looks worn out.
He's hot.
How great's Jazz, huh?
No way, McIver.
Let me guess, not a swing?
What a horrible swing. The last 2 swings have been brutal. I can't trust that. That thing's awful.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Crazy.
you have a pitch to work with, and this guy is swinging at everything. So I would go, like, double up that pitch. He's not hitting it.
You could double up that pitch.
He's not hitting it. It's impossible to hit. Oh, my goodness.
Why is this turned into a prank game?
They did that. They I don't know.
Is this for the stream? Is this for content?
And no one's going to go back and look at, because they're not like errors or anything, but Dominguez letting him get the second. And then the ball off Volpe's level in the third. At that point, it was 10-1, and it's just sloppy.
Denzel Clark. 3-2. Shakes off Rice. Don't be a slider.
Oh, my goodness. You can't throw it.
I had an ask.
That guy was swinging at anything close, and we couldn't even get the ball close enough.
They didn't like what I saw on the Brubaker bus. Boonful jersey.
Day game's hot.
Yeah. Not happy with his results.
Well, I think he struck out the first batter and McIver. Or he got 3 strikes on both of those guys.
Ah. Yeah, that was tough. Gets a lot of pats on the back.
How many hits did he give up?
The double down the line. Is that it?
And then the Volpe one that went out Volpe's glove.
Right.
It's not like hard hit contact, but
Center field.
that guy's wearing a shirt that says it will always be bleachers or nowhere, but he's not even in the bleachers.
Not in the bleachers.
Not in the bleachers, so he's a known liar.
Jeez.
Should I call that kid out?
Come on.
I think I got it.
He's up there hoping to not be called out. Oh, God. That's a great pick.
It is. Should I tweet this? Say,
Thank you, walk-off grand slam.
my sister said the first one that came to mind was the Halloween one. But I don't think that's my favorite, which is exactly what I said.
Boy Meets World.
Yeah. Plays with squirrels. She likes that one.
Did she say she put gum in your water?
No, Courtney said that I don't chew gum. I said, maybe Ike? She said, no, he doesn't chew gum either. So I have no idea. Super Bowl one is a good one.
Look at Central Park, man.
Welcome back
That's
to
wild.
Watchin Yanks here on Gotham app. If you're watching there, you live around there.
Yeah.
A lot of softball fields in the middle of Central Park.
I'm up there.
If you're watching on YouTube, once again, you can watch and have both screens, the game and us, on the same exact screen.
Boom.
The Gotham app. This is sticky. Let's roll a 2-ball. Like, Loizaga is going to need some help defensively.
1 pitch, 2 outs. One pitch, 1 out.
Let it go. Let it go.
Jeez.
Something they did not do yesterday.
No.
Everything was bizarre about that one last night.
Yeah.
Yesterday, right? Like, the way they reacted to it, the players and the booth and everything never boiled it down to just, like, let that go.
It's either got to be the catcher belly flop catch, or you just have to hope it goes foul.
Once it hits and it's coming towards you, you have to let it go.
Right. Yeah, I like Loizaga, but not here. Nobody really likes bases loaded.
Well, I'd rather a Cruz, strikeout guy. Although he does strike people out.
Yeah, but I'd like to not use Cruz today if we don't have to. This was a 10-1 game, right?
But don't you have the Loizaga and Cruz equal?
Not right now.
No.
We haven't seen Johnny for a week, and he just threw up and blew the game. And he hasn't been great this whole year.
That's how I feel, but I thought you still had him high.
No, you were the Johnny guy early this year. He
No.
hasn't earned it from me yet.
No, I would never have been high on him.
We did an ep. I specifically remember asking you. I was like, you were ready for Johnny in the 8th inning, and I was surprised because normally we're reverse on that. Oh boy. Okay.
Easy play. He was probably high on my bullpen ranking.
Right.
But my bullpen ranking was like Weaver and then giant gap, Williams and giant gap.
Right.
Which it still is. But Weaver and Williams up there and then giant gap.
You were higher than me on Loizaga for probably the first time since he was called up. But yeah, I got to see more from him.
On the who do you trust list. Yeah.
One more, Johnny.
Lefties have been tougher for him. Because he doesn't have anything that comes in. And sometimes he throws it. That was recent, and it got, crushed.
Right.
That's a nice pitch, though.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm not as worried about that, because if your changeup's good, you don't need that versus lefties. Come on, Johnny. Making Rice work. Kind of need this. 5-10 and 7-10 are very different games.
Yeah. Especially you got, it would have been nice not to use guys. The offense needs to throw some more runs up. Because they really need to save bullpen for the upcoming trip. Nice pitch. I feel like you can throw the change off that again.
Gonna try to front door one? Nah, it was a fake out by Ben.
Got him.
Worked out.
Wow.
Ended up being the old Greg Maddux front door.
Yeah. That was on purpose. Rice is like, throw it here, and then psyching out. We'll be back.
Think 10 runs on 7 hits.
Rice has been nice behind the plate today, says I Profit.
Oh. I see. Some happy birthdays at the stadium. Yeah, Ben Rice showing off back there.
Again is working for sure.
Hold the phone. And guys, if you're watching with us, you might get an electric moment brought to you by Audi coming up. Just a teaser. We're from the future today. That was a nice play. Don't read the chat right now. Brewmaker immediately a top 5 bearded Yankee in uniform. In a good way or a bad way?
I think he's complimenting just how he looks.
He liked Brewmaker's look. Wow.
Rice deserves some pride consideration for his performance behind the plate today. I give out the first pride. Jazz has to be on there, right?
I think so. Stroman.
Come back. If you're just tuned in on the Gotham app, we got
Dave Parker highlights.
this throw home is nice.
Bruce Sutter, Gary Carter. Nice. Damn.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Tough.
That pose is phenomenal for him.
Yeah.
I would hope as soon as he did that one, everyone was like, no, don't mess around with any other positions.
Yeah. We got it.
100 miles per hour. Ball outside. Wow, they have two infielders named Max on the A's?
No,
Both Maxwell?
I don't know that. Come on, Ben Rice.
That was a slider?
Yeah, I don't think it does much, but it's
like the
not
Edwin
his fastball.
Edwin Diaz bullet slider almost. A little drop. That is a funky delivery by Alvarado. Just wiffle ball, all arm windup, it looks like.
Easy hunch. Hasn't been good.
3-0. Taking.
I don't know, Blue. Ben Rice is a catcher today. What's that face?
He's got hit twice, and
Gulp, 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 gulp.
that replay looks more like it could be. Big swing, Rice. Hit a homer. Oh, tried his hardest. I liked it.
Maybe even got a little too big.
Could Rice learn third base? Why are you trying to move our starting catcher to third? Oh.
Okay. See, this is how it happens now.
That's how
Three.
storylines develop. Hey, you hit him twice.
Ben
And he's had to do a
Rice
ton behind the plate.
Gotta be tired. Tim Chill.
Let's name relievers we don't want to use. As we go to 4 in a row in Toronto and then 3 in a row at City right after this.
Luke Weaver.
Devin Williams.
I think Fernando Cruz.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah. Ideally, if you could get one of those longer Tim Hill outings. 8 pitches in the zone. Bing, bang, bong.
Lighter, I could use for 1 inning. Because he hasn't pitched in a while. So like a freshen up.
Interesting.
But I wouldn't want him to use a ton. Wow. That's a slider.
Hey. Oh. Let's go. Ferguson. Yeah, I mean, Tim Hill, score a couple more runs, and then whoever else is out there, you know?
Yeah. I'd like to get the lead back to 7. Jazz. Tim Hill versus Jazz. Has that happened?
There's been a lot of Jazz and Rice this game.
Yeah.
Tim Hill versus Jazz?
I'd like, because
I would think so.
Because Jazz jumps or wobbles after every pitch, and Tim Hill jumps after every pitch, so it's probably a lot of bouncing on your screen.
Inactive at bat. What was that?
What
He
happened?
hurt? No.
Oblique?
No.
Wrist? Wrist? That's that Hicksy.
No.
That looks bad. Straight down.
No.
That's not good.
No.
His
Hey.
wrist popped.
Hey. What? This last inning has been awful.
Yeah, you got really hurt. A non-contact swing. That's not usually good. Yo.
Not good.
Damn.
I mean,
Has it been 2-0 every at-bat Goldie's had this game? Straight up. His wrist popped. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
I don't know if I've seen a wrist like that. What the hell? Ump points at him for the strikeout. Ay, Dios mío. Throw a bad slider to Goldie, hit a homer. This game's had too much.
Yeah, usually we get like blowouts when we do the watch-alongs. And when I thought we were looking that way.
I threw you the bad slider, Goldie. A's, cheese and rice. I mean, MacGyver looks like he just got back.
From like Lost at Sea.
He looks like a Game of Thrones character that would definitely die.
Has two good lines before.
Right. Like opening scene death.
Yeah, like he's like a guard at the door that alerts someone else. And you're like, oh, he might be the right-hand man. He might be a character, and then dead.
We've just gotten word that there's no writing from the north. And then like it cuts to the queen, and then it cuts back to him, and he's already dead.
I'm pretty worried about the Jazz injury.
Because, yeah, I'm seeing some Ham8 stuff in the chat, because that was Benny.
That would be season-ending if that was that.
I'd have to look at the timelines on those. Because
Look at Goldie turning on 100 inside.
I remember Ham8 being like 2 months.
Whenever Benny got it. Babes, are you there? Can you do some research on Ham8 injuries?
Because Benny was end of August when he got hurt, or start of September.
And the hamate usually has to get hit to hurt the hamate. That's a bone.
But it was clearly his wrist.
It was something in his wrist.
What was
Hamate doesn't mean
Hicks?
specific bone.
What was Hicks with the wrist sheath?
Sheath. I mean, that would be worst case.
Is John Casalanova in the chat AI?
Probably, dude. Good at bat by Goldie, but I don't really care.
I still want the 2-run homer. I want 7 runs, so I can only worry about Jazz, and I don't have to worry about this game.
Right.
Drop that one. Only works when you do it.
Yeah. Okay, here we well. Schlitter, Jones, and Lombard. Have you scouted Schlitter yet?
No.
It's through the hole.
Do you want me to?
Only if you want to. Dominguez hyped. Sounds dumb, but that's Dominguez's signature single.
Yeah. It looks like he rolls it over, but it's actually got power behind it.
I think was 8 to 10 weeks was the original timeline they gave for his. I don't remember if he ended up needing surgery, but no surgery that was the expected timeline.
A's are going to the bullpen, so how do you like that? That was a good at-bat from Goldie.
Yeah, probably gets him through the bullpen just because he ate so many pitches. I'll scout Schlitter. Is that how you say it?
So it's interesting because I think there's 2 T's in there. The spelling is odd to me. Or there's an L before the I and after the I? Schlitter? Schlitter.
Trying. It's not working.
He's trying, people. I guess I've heard people not pronounce the first L, or maybe that's just me being naughty in my head. Always.
Who's the other guy I looked at? He's in single A, though.
He's in single A.
No, double A. LaGrange.
I don't think he's ready.
Well, he looks awesome. As a reliever.
Right. I think he's been getting knocked around as a starter.
Oh, I see what you're saying. There's 2 L's. It's SCHL, so Schul, and then Schlittler.
Right.
That's too much.
It's a lot.
I mean, Schlittler's trade bait, right?
Either trade bait or emergency bullpen help.
Oh, that's how I'll scout. My eyes. I'll see, can he help us in the bullpen?
Right.
Okay, I'm watching some of his pitches here.
Jimmy Scout and Schlittler. Volpe's about to hit a big double. Come on, Volpe. Good eye. Boone most likely put Stanton at third. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. You know that.
Two 0.
2-0.
2-0 counts.
If you see one you like, let it rip, kid. Nope. All right, take 2. Ferguson, confused by himself.
Whoa. His delivery's weird.
Ferguson or Schlittler?
Ferguson. He does like pauses. Schlittler's delivery is very calm. Very calm.
Okay. I like a calm delivery. Not necessarily out of my bullpen guy, though.
I don't think his pitch mix is ready for the big leagues at all.
Okay.
He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a sweeper. So he's got nothing for that goes the other way.
Lefties. All right, Peraza, lock in. Ferguson's feeling good.
Yep,
No.
for sure, dude. That's horrible at bat by Peraza,
Horrible.
who is now auditioning to replace Jazz in that at bat.
Right.
Blew it. Wow.
The first pitch from Ferguson was nice. But Peraza doesn't really have an approach. I think you should just swing.
Hey, you got to take
It's
over.
better than what he's doing.
I think this is my food, and I just got to make sure it gets
Okay,
here.
go get there. All right, say hi to the people. What up? Chizzity chat. How we living? What do you guys got? So now we need 2 infielders? Love Peraza's defense so much. Why is he incompetent with the bat? Says the truth, 99. I tend to agree. Oh, Jazz is on the bench showing people his wrist, so that's fantastic. What?
Do we recall if it was left or right wrist? Because maybe if it's glove side, you can field through it for an inning while they figure it out.
Jimmy is going to be so happy and mad. Because there's no need, but also, what just happened? Meredith?
And my dad's a doctor, and he texted me he tore that.
What is happening? What? Jazz is at third. And it seemed a second ago he was out for the season. And now he's telling everyone about his wrist. So, okay. Why was he holding his arm like his collarbone broke? I don't know. We're good. That's a great point. We're good. Okay, we're going to surprise Jimmy with the news when he comes back. Everyone keep it a secret. Okay, I heard sneakers.
Who thinks he is at third?
I heard sneakers. That's a good question, Beebs. Nobody in the chat. Nobody in the chat. No funny business. This game is a little drunk, Eric Russo. That term kind of got ruined by people, but this game is drunk. Your message got deleted. I get it. Fayal's running hot. He always does. Jake, bring back the goatee. We'll see. Depends how Tim Hill does here. 1-2 from Tim Hill. We kind of need length from him. Hot's good, Fayal. Hot locked in. We like hot. We are hot. Hill to Blade. Blade got walked during the Brubaker bus times. Foul ball fest. Went into survival mode and didn't want to move. I like that. Hey. No jazz in the chat. Okay. 1 out. Let's get 1 pitch, 1 out this next at bat to Rooker. And we're basically out of the inning. And we've basically won the game. I think Jimmy's doing a bathroom break as well. I heard the door. And he's deserved it. I think we all did. I might have to pee again. Strike 1 to Rooker. Why'd you get...
I have bad news.
You have bad news? What happened? I have weird news.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
My bad news is I know your weird news.
That's good news though.
Get on.
Get on, get over.
I never took my ears out.
Right. I put that together.
So You were with me the whole time in the elevator,
It's kind of nice.
talking to the guy.
Did you go to the bathroom?
Strike. Yes, and I got water.
Okay. Jazz is at third.
Yeah, I heard.
Showing all the guys.
Smiling.
Having a blast.
So what the hell's going on?
I don't know. I think he's fine. Nobody really has theories. BBD's dad texted him that his wrist definitely, like, tore.
What?
This is before Jazz came back out and showed everyone he's fine.
Am I mistaken that this has happened this season with Jazz?
I think we've seen
And his
Jazz
oblique?
play something up.
No, but then we thought he was fine, and then he missed time with his oblique. Don't you remember he did it on the swing, and then he went back and played the field?
But I think he came out later that game.
Yeah, if he doesn't hit now, like if they
Right.
pinch hit for him, it would be the same as what happened last
Right.
time, I believe.
We're not out of the woods. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the way he was using his wrist, okay. This game's got too much.
Oh,
Oh.
man, we've had 2 pitchers get hit by comebackers. Ben Rice got 2 balls to the
Each
foot.
foot. Jazz was out for the season. Now he's coming up.
No radar in that one?
Damn, Yes Network caught me. God damn it. Don't take these things away from me. What a nightmare.
It's June.
You believe that?
Kinda.
Tim Hill, you goofy.
I'd like a nice July. Unfortunately, Julys have been worse than Junes.
Got a guy there? All right.
That's nice.
Bring Tim Hill back out, hopefully.
Because if they win today, what would their record be in June?
I think 13-13.
So they could win today and tomorrow and have a winning record in June? Is that true?
Confirmed.
Because I believe that that's what they've done. There was one year where June was like 500, but July, the last 3 seasons, has always been awful.
Right.
I think they did this almost exactly last June. I feel like I remember us being like, it was a 500 month somehow.
Our veteran of the game. We thank you. Fred Casamasino.
Casamasino.
Great name. Is it Rodon tomorrow? I'm not sure. Is it?
That's what I've been saying or thinking.
That I love, stand beside her, guide her. Wow, what a shirt. Bringing the flag to the game, man. Nice.
You got a routine if you do that.
You gotta fold it properly. You gotta know what you're doing.
You also know you're going to get on camera. Another family brings a flag. Now you're like rivals.
I've
even though you're
seen
rooting for the
multiple
same
flags.
thing.
I mean, this is our first shot of these people, so there's
Yeah.
at least 2.
You get on camera if you bring a flag. That's all they do in the truck at that point. Find flags.
There's one.
Whew.
Brian Roche confirms tomorrow's Rodon. Okay. I'm not to tomorrow yet. Stroman. I mean, Stroman feels a game ago.
A lot has happened.
In an inning and a half, a lot has happened. Favorite section of the stadium. I like the dugout. Jim likes first base foul line.
What?
Come on. Fayal giving Max Manus credit for those pitching matchups. I think I brought those to his attention, that it's going to be a fun week in Toronto.
Yo, last year, guess what their winning percentage was in May last year?
748.
Wrong. 750. Welcome back, Gotham Sports app, where we've got the game and us
And
on the same
numbers.
screen.
What's going on with that J in mine? Did you see that? It just went away. Next time it's up, I'll show you.
Okay. The Yankees last June were 14-13.
Would you look at that?
So if they win today and win tomorrow, they'll end up this June 14-13,
How do you like that?
which is a 519 winning percentage.
What's John Sterling doing right now?
Napping.
Yes. He doesn't know the Jazz thing happened yet. When are you next scheduled to broadcast again? I forget. I think we do have another one on the map.
The Judge homer was a blip. I kind of forgot about that.
That wasn't this game. Mentally. There's been 3 games.
Yankees are going to be in Canada for 4th of July. Oh, do we have an indoors 4th of July game?
They're back by then.
They're in city, right?
Yeah, 4th of July is the Friday, first day of the City Series.
Oh, okay.
The series ends Thursday in Toronto.
Couple early games this week, huh?
2-0 pitch. Grisham probably parks this one. Do we have early games?
Well, Tuesday's Canada Day, so that game's at 3 on Tuesday.
Oh, that's brutal
And-
for my schedule.
And then, make it work. And then, I think Friday, 4th of July, is also like a 3 p.m. game or something.
That makes sense.
That one, Trent. I've seen you park that one this year. 3-2. Good time. Good timeout call.
3 p.m. on a Tuesday is a very odd time for a game.
Canada Day.
Then Friday at 3. But that's fine. It's the 4th. I'll be down the shore.
2 3 p.m.ers in 1 week. Get out. Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of this, Jim.
It's getting deep. Whoa, that kid in the red hat almost took
got
that off the chin after it hit the dugout.
And by the way, for everyone at home wondering about the Game of Thrones scenes that McIver would die in, that same scene Ferguson dies in.
Do you like the buddies?
Trent kills him.
Oh.
Oh. Hamilton. Didn't he throw 2 yesterday? Am I mixing up games? Am I just making stuff up? He threw 1 yesterday.
He's been really good lately, results-wise.
The whip's not great,
Leadoff walk.
but he's getting results. For Scott Sanders at home, MacGyver wasn't in Game of Thrones. This is a fake script. Belly homered.
Yes. I remember that. That was a nice homer.
He's a triple away from the cycle. We've had our eyes on Jazz this whole time. This game's had too much. When we do these streams, we ask for action. This is too much. I'm overwhelmed.
Hit a triple.
Have you you've done all the research?
Yeah. I know a lot about him.
Just got to change the name at the front. Come on, Belly. Roll one. Single to center. Denzel Clark goes for an amazing catch just out of his reach.
I was trying to picture, like, how does Belly get a triple? I couldn't, but that would be it, yeah.
Get through. Wow. Belly's good, man.
It's baseball. Beat it out. For 5 years, no. You'd have to go to, like, 2016. I don't know when you'd have to go when we had, like, more guys that could beat that out than couldn't.
Right.
This might be the first year since 2000, since Soriano was on the team.
But it's an underrated part of Belly. He gets down the line like top 10 in the league. In the game. Now, like a lot of other guys still get out on that.
Ferg's a big grunter, huh? Hamilton threw 19 pitches yesterday.
So they're trying to go Hamilton liner.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's why I'd really like some more runs to guarantee Weaver and Williams don't get into this game.
Come on, Judgy. He could homer.
Oh, that was the pitch he would.
That's the pitch he did. That Sevy inside swirling slider. Maybe it's Judge setting him up.
MacGyver hurt?
Know who's happy he's not in this game? Stanton.
Yeah.
Just way too much going on.
Can't keep up.
Oh, if Belly could get a stolen base. Take the bat out of Judge's hands. I might have to pee.
This fell off.
I think part of it's due to your water.
That's a good theory.
That noise. Has there ever been 2 cycles in a game? Asked Zach.
I know a guy who might be able to find that. That's a great question by Zach Bolu. Bole? How do you pronounce that name?
Did you ever go to school with Ernie Ballou?
No.
Hey. You liked him. I think he transferred in maybe when you transferred out. Three, two. Wooga, wooga, wooga. Wow. Is everyone okay?
Someone grabbed that? No. But a little kid got it. The date thing is going to be tough.
Did you see in Quags' stat sheet? On this day in Yankee history, the Yankees won a 14-13 game.
Wow.
Get up.
Wow.
Get up. Judge 2 homer game.
2 homer game.
Judge 2
3-2
homer game.
pitch.
2 potential cycles. Judge 2 homer game.
Jazz left with an injury, returned. Ben Rice got hit in both feet.
Stroman came back from the IL.
And then got hit in the thigh, went on the IL, came back next pitch.
Brubaker.
Man, that was deep. And there's my 7-run lead.
And there's the 7-run lead. Judge being back for Toronto's huge. Oh, he's going to wreck them.
Is he facing Gossman?
I believe he's in there. Barrios he owns. Scherzer's older now. We all are. When did Ben Rice get all that dirt on his jersey? Bases clearing triple?
That was fun. And we predicted it.
That was a couple games ago.
And the double play ball, we predicted that too.
There's been
Rice, calm down.
2 dropped pop-ups. All in this.
3 drop pop-ups. Catcher.
In fair play.
Yeah. 3 total.
2 Game of Thrones characters. Ben hates Ferguson.
Watch this.
Jeff Nelson. Should have thrown him the slider.
He did throw him the slider pitch before. Rocketed foul.
And then, again, I hate to add to the plot here, but Jazz is up, which we're on cycle watch and injury watch.
He doesn't have a single. He just has the 2 hits, right?
That was a great swing.
Right?
He has
Double, homer or triple?
homer, triple, walk, which we're trying to get that on the cycle list.
I mean, that'll drop. That'll have a double. If I know
Okay.
my A's.
Okay.
Hey, he hit, though.
He hit, and he had good swings, and hopefully he's back at third base next inning. Then we can put all of it in our rear view. I think I'm going to pee again, bro.
All right.
What's up? I did have a little extra coffee because I want to be juiced for the stream.
I haven't. But I'm excited. $30 home runs before July is absolutely ridiculous. What did he have in 2017? Was it 33 or was it 29 homers with a 33 batting average? One of the two before the break. Then he won the home run derby with ease. Who's doing the derby this year? Pete and who?
I know Rally's in.
He is?
It looks like Judge had exactly 30 at the break in 17.
30 home runs at the break in 17. Acuna's confirmed. Oh, that's fun. Got the hometown person. Probably paid him. The All-Star game is in Atlanta. .329 and 30 before the break in 2017. I was all around it. I was very close to it. And I remember saying on Talkin Yanks, like, hey, he may never repeat this again and can still be amazing. Like, this is kind of unheard of. Welcome back if you're tuning in on the Gotham Sports app. Talking about how good Judge is. We're also on YouTube where you have just us, but there's a live chat that we've been communicating with. Ansar said, why aren't you going to the Derby as a company? We'll have people there. We're going to Atlanta and doing stuff. So Hamilton threw 19 pitches yesterday. So they really want to save Leiter. I think this is a bit of a... I want to see if they have any insight into Hamilton and Wilson.
It's a strike.
Oh, Meredith has a report on Hamilton and Wilson. I'm interested. Okay, so Hamilton in the wrong.
Yes.
Hamilton screamed run at him.
Which, that's light torture.
Here it is. What's that for? Hey, man. He's just mad.
He's a pitcher. You just talked with Bartolo. He used to do some of that.
Yeah, I don't think he was yelling.
yell
He was
right.
just kind of making it more funny than aggressive.
Right.
I have something for you, Jake.
Sure.
Is this, not that I didn't already know this, or we all didn't already know this, but using Hamilton 2 days in a row, it's like a clear sign, again, no shock, that like Leiter is above him. Like keep Leiter fresh for Toronto and the next stretch, and we'd rather, because now he can't pitch tomorrow.
Right.
And they're like, well, we'll deal with that.
Yeah, I think Leiter still might be the first one after Devin and Weave in their head. I still don't think they fully trust Sharkey.
He's been so good lately.
He has. His last couple have been so good.
He's like hitting his spots even better than before.
But again, Leiter's weird where like
I think they want
in a
Hamilton
way,
to
Leiter's
finish this game.
been good.
Yeah.
Like throughout. I don't think with how much Hamilton pitched yesterday. See, I guess that's where I'm different. I think they're planning on Hamilton for 1 because there's no way he can go 2. That they went Hamilton for 1 and then it's probably going to be Leiter in my head.
Which I would be fine with that because I did say like Leiter for 1 at the end.
Right.
To tune him up, but they've leaned on Hamilton a lot. I was looking at his up downs and his innings and stuff, and
Violation. Okay.
they use him way more than I expected.
Yeah. No, this stretch has been decent. It just feels inconsistent, and he's been, and I mean, life of a reliever, but he's been one bad pitch away from having a disaster.
Whew.
Jazz.
He
So
caught
he did.
that?
So he did.
What? I gave up on that being a ball with the play.
A second ago, he was out for
That
the
guy's not
season.
watching at all.
Oh, man.
Wow, to
that's
not
a
even be
tough
aware
play.
in any sense.
Still just found out. Happy for the fans that it happened in front of.
He
They
was
seemed
locked
locked
in.
What do we think about Ascar catching now?
Dude, honestly, Rice has gotten beat up.
Right.
I think that has majority to do with it. Been a long, hot day. Rice isn't used to catching 9 innings. He got hit in both feet. He was dancing everywhere, and Ascar has been out. I would think that's what I would say or guess.
Ascar is good at pitch framing. His
Right.
glove looks big.
He ranks really high.
Look how big his glove looks when he puts it open here.
Who's on first?
I don't give a damn.
I'd love for him to steal. I want to find out more about Ascar's arm. Hasn't thrown anyone out yet. He's 0 for 15. And they say not a lot of them are on the pitcher. Nice pitch. That fell off the table.
That's the one that hasn't been there. I guess maybe it has been more. But I don't know. That's the basic thing. If you're Hamilton, you throw a slider. Like a slider just off the plate should be your signature pitch, and it
Yeah.
hasn't been. Like you were just surprised to see it.
No,
as was
his
I.
pitches don't have much usually. Nice.
See ya.
I don't know what that was all about.
Okay. Some fun teams.
Yeah. Man, that Thursday to Friday stretch is brutal. No getaway day in Canada. Then a day game on Friday. So 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock next weekend?
That's some funk. Straight.
That's a nice slider.
Right? He hasn't, that's been missing from his repertoire. Jam him with the sinker. Okay.
Kind of did.
And now strike him out with the Slambio. Tell him, Jeff Nelson, this was your career.
Slider away. That's not the nice slider.
No. No, but I think that's the Slambio concept is it's never had a lot this way, but it's late this way.
Well, that's the nice one. That one is more of a sweeper they're throwing. That's much tighter.
Boom.
He might start next inning now.
And goes that 20 pitches?
Yeah, probably not. But I'm interested. We'll be back.
Do it. Do it. Mouth guard.
Didn't see that coming.
I respect it. Instead of grinding your teeth out there.
New pitcher coming in for the A's.
Looks like it. Well, it looks like it for us. You guys don't even know yet. Any interest in a Joe's prank call? What do we even say? Pretend to be the pizza guy?
Your food's here.
That actually is funny.
Is he streaming?
You never know. I already started watching the Mets.
I just got
Okay.
someone DM me.
Okay.
And they said, rewatch the Jazz homer. He winces on that too. So that swing didn't start a new injury. But he's got something nagging at him maybe.
Rumor mill.
Oh, this is unfounded, just a random. This is the same as someone as someone in the chat saying it. But I'll go. It's very easy to go watch his homer again, and it's a nice homer. So everyone forgot. Everyone forgot it happened. Jazz Silver Slugger. He did say he was going to do that.
It's a goal, just a different position. Pitch from Severino. Name that Yankee. I didn't look at it. Is this Steve Sachs? I'm not sure. Look at that. Steve Alto Sachs. He's a Yips guy.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about that apparently today.
I'm trying to see. I don't see a wince from Jazz.
I mean, he kind of gave that like a badass bat flip.
Yeah, he said it was when he was rounding the bases. He was holding his arm or something. Don't see nothing.
Rumors out. Like, Goldie's just been at this game, basically.
Have we had a fly ball to Trent yet?
No. No, dude.
That's been every Goldie hit this game, just straight up.
No. Okay. Cheese and biscuits.
Oh, from West Sacramento.
It's an amazing career. You're going to be a 5-time All-Star, 2-time champ. That's amazing.
That's great. Ooh.
Yay. Dominguez. Good power stance behind him. Come on. Turn on one. Oh.
Spliced one.
Max Muncy. Honey boy.
No, I needed 7 runs. I got them. They can take whatever. Weaver.
So, the other thing in my head was, on the pitching budget, does anyone need work? But I don't think Weave did.
I don't know. It seems a little bit like
he didn't pitch yesterday?
No one did.
No one did.
Hamilton.
He pitched Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clean 8th, I believe. I don't know if I like Weave in a 7-run situation. Can he bring everything he brings to the mound?
Maybe that's the test. But why do we need to test it? Jungle Cat. A cute smile by Volpe there. They say it's not.
It's not a swing. Never a swing. It's not. Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? Brian Roche would have went lighter over Weaver here.
I would have thought that as well. I mean, just getting Weaver work, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's only had
Who's coming up for that? A's.
3 appearances since he's been back or something like that. Henderson, Canseco, Ramirez. I don't know.
Schumann, Butler, Blade.
Okay. That's not what I have.
So,
Maybe this game's been so wonky that Boone was like, I'm not going to play any games here.
I mean, the options right now are Leiter, Weaver, Williams, Cruz.
Right.
Leiter hasn't pitched in forever. The only thing that you can be thinking, if you're Boone, which he explained to us once, he's like, well, it's Leiter's first time back out. If he struggles in any way,
Right.
then I have to burn Weaver anyway,
Weaver anyways.
and then I'm going to be out both of them in next games or something.
The other half random thing swirling in my head is, could maybe this Blue Jay series be like the Fernando Cruz? Blue Jays haven't seen him yet, right? Have they played the Blue Jays? They've had to.
Had to.
Had to.
Volpe got ejected? I bet it's a really sad ejection. He wasn't really arguing.
He was being a little smug. He wasn't really arguing.
Yeah, he was just being... So DJ's got to come into this game now? DJ's going to hate these kids.
It stinks.
And DJ at second? Second time DJ's had to come into the bottom, or to the 9th inning because
It stinks.
infielder got ejected. First career ejection, not even televised.
Okay, helmet toss is a little dramatic. Okay.
Looked like he might have been winding up there. Nice pitch.
Take that, Max Schumann. There's a lot of funny letters in that name.
Throw the fastball again. Cutter.
Weird. What's that? Is mic'd up? Or no, that's just the review mic.
Yeah, I guess so.
This game's had too much. And
Yeah.
that's that.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, Volpe gets ejected, and it's not even, barely even showing replays of it.
Right.
It's like not a talking point.
This is a strike.
Fastball down the middle.
Over the shoulder, Goldie, his signature catch.
The Yankees showing the A's what it's all about.
This is why you watch the Talkin Yanks PPPs.
Mm-hmm.
You know? $17.38. I miss the goat Yogo for games like this. You're out.
I mean, Brubaker was supposed to.
Brubaker screwed up this game a little bit.
MFer?
There's a chance. Weave looks a little sad.
Hard for him to get geared up. He's like an energy guy. But, I mean, he's got him fine now. He's kind of working on stuff. Like, I think he would go change up away here usually. Just right down the middle.
Make that play. So he did.
Safe? Wow.
Let's see the replay. Peraza needs something to feel good. And this is what he's supposed to be amazing at. Yeah. You bet.
It's nice, man. He's got arm strength. I wish he could have hit. Wow. The Yankees are playing good defense today besides those two, Dominguez and Volpe.
I mean, for an inning, they just turned off.
Nice pitch, Weave. Gosh.
The man who leads the major in scoops.
That's a weird stat they're referencing there. It's like Fangraphs, which means like, because he doesn't lead the major in scoops. It's like
I saw your math yesterday.
Yeah, the way, well, they explained it in Quag's sheet on Fangraphs. It's like errant throws.
Right. This feels like it should have been a Ruco game. Well done, Brian. That used to be the signature.
3-0. Well, first pitch was perfect.
Because then it would just be 2-2.
Throw the same thing. You're up 7. Throw the same thing. Fastball down the middle.
Yeah. J.J. Bleday.
You got outs on it. Now I would throw a fastball up top.
And if J.J. Bleday even knows that, I don't know if it matters.
It's a very slow rhythm that guy was going on. Might be setting up for the changeup. Fastball right down the middle.
Down the middle.
That's the weave. That wasn't even the weave. It was just like a little bit of the weave, but the end right there, that was the weave at the end. Whoo! Man, I think we're going to stick around, wrap it up a little bit. I was trapped. We had injuries, ejections, just tons of stuff.
Crazy game. Dude, that game was... How many games was that? Stroman returns. Sevy returns.
Enough of the games. There was like 7 different games in that game.
Jazz homered.
Cycle watch. Judge 2 homer game.
Judge 2
Ben
homer
Rice
game.
caught, and they really made him work.
2 broken feet.
Yeah.
Belly cycle watch.
And now they win tomorrow, and they can have a winning record in June. And they've been like not great.
And like Judge is back.
Hopefully.
I think so.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, everyone, for watching with us. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks to all our friends at the Yes Network. Beebs and Chris here with us. Yeah, we've got another stream. I forget when it is. It might be like September.
September.
I think there's one in July sometime.
Or July. Or July.
22nd, we believe, is the day right now.
Okay.
Thanks, Gabe. We appreciate you. The Yanks win. I think this might be the first time we've done a yes one and they've won, or maybe they've won before and they've just been boring.
I think they won one before and it was just super boring.
That was the most entertaining one we've had. A lot of stuff happened. We will be going to do our podcast now.
Live.
Talking
on
the YouTube channel.
If you stay right here and you're on the YouTube already, it'll redirect you automatically, or should.
Nice. You got to write your burns.
Julian's getting a tattoo right now. I wrote the first two.
Nice.
This game's too messy anyway, so it works out. Look at this. Are these highlights?
That was me doing the Wilson.
Wow, and the Gotham map. What's that? Are you doing the jitterbug for a second?
It looks like I was. Oh, what is that?
I saw a bug.
Are you bunted?
Yeah, I bunted one.
We're way more animated than I thought we were going to be. I don't remember
Some
that.
real nice moments there.
I don't remember that last one.
Holy smokes.